Hello there, wine wordlers and whateverers. Welcome back to another episode of Wine, Wordle, and Whatever, the only podcast where we do all three of those things in that order. And tonight is today, or whenever you're listening to this, is a very special episode because it is the 1-year anniversary of Wine, Wordle, and Whatever. And, yeah. Compliments of Cayden right there.
Air horn.
So my fellow co-hosts, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Ooh, introduce each other. That's a fun one.
Yeah, do it. Introduce each other.
The other host is William. He's a baller.
The other host is Cayden. He more baller.
Debatable.
Or less baller, depending who you ask.
Yeah, and then there's just me, and I'm just a ball.
A ball of what, though?
Yarn.
That tracks.
Yep. All right, then. Yeah, so just so the listeners know, the boys have no idea what this episode is going to be. I have pretty much, like I said, hijacked the entire episode.
And I'm scared.
Yes, they are going to be just as surprised as you are of the content of this episode. So, first and foremost, we are going to talk about something that we all love, which is wine. And how appropriately it would be our true love of wine, or at least mine. We are revisiting the Castellani Sangiovese. And because this was the highest rated wine on our podcast in the whole year of doing the podcast. And yes, so we,
Don't include
in one
yourself
of the last podcasts.
Don't include yourself in that we. You weren't there the whole time.
I know, I
I'm
wasn't
just
here
messing
the whole
with
time. I wasn't. I have a segment about that as well.
In terms of runtime, though, I think you've got, besides Will and I, you've got the most.
Quite possibly.
Well, no, that's 100%
be...
true. What am I saying? I can't do math. Obviously, because you've been in more episodes than anybody else.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know. We'll see about that. Anyways,
I'm
wine.
an accountant.
Okay, speaking of episodes, the last episode we were talking about wanting to, because we loved True Love so much, this Sangiovese, we wanted to compare it to another Sangiovese and see if it was just the vineyard that we loved, or it was just the grape that we loved, or what about it was. So we also have this Chianti Classico. It's, okay, I looked up how to pronounce it. Tomaiolo. Tomaiolo?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tomaiolo.
Tomaiolo. Sure.
That
That's what I
is
guessed.
yeah, Tomaiolo is the vineyard of sorts. So it is also from Tuscany, Italy, and it is a Sangiovese. But I realized, Will, after we got the Chianti Classico, I think it's Riserva or
Reserva.
Riserva. Oh man.
Yeah.
The one that I sent you guys was 100% Sangiovese. This one is only 85%.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
That is a skill issue.
I know. We shouldn't have gone with the Reserva.
Reserva.
Yeah. Reserva. So, but anyways, I think it'll still be a fair comparison between the two. So,
I mean, if
you...
at the most we have a 15% margin of error.
True. Yeah, that's true. There you go. I think 5% is like a Cabernet Sauvignon, and I don't remember what the other 10% was. It was another grape I couldn't pronounce. So,
it's pretty good.
Anyways,
10% is just water.
Now, this next segment, was originally it was planned to go a different way. However, mistakes were made, and somebody's mother opened the bottles ahead of time, and somebody forgot that he wasn't supposed to open the bottles.
It was my mom.
I was going to say,
yeah.
Yep, I wasn't going to call her out like that. But at this point, I would have said, now, we haven't opened these bottles, so you can't have wine without opening bottles, so would you please open up your packages?
Yes.
I see.
So the boys have
Yes.
packages that I sent to them. I told them not to open them so they don't know what's in it. Open your packages
Okay.
and please open package labeled number 1.
Okay.
Oh,
There's 2 packages
interesting.
within the package.
Okay.
So that means there's 3
Yep.
total packages.
I hope this ASMR comes across.
Paper moment.
Oh man. So
Have
yes.
fun with that, listening audience.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, package
If
numero
you couldn't
1.
tell,
Oh, wow,
they're
okay.
opening their packages.
Second, I'll open that.
Open
This
up
is-
the first package.
This is great for the listeners because they can't see anything.
Nope.
Yeah.
But you guys are gonna describe it.
Okay.
Oh, dope. Is it a knife?
That'd be baller.
Yeah, that'd help me open my bottle.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I have my package. It says
Open
first.
it. Open it. Yes.
Open it?
up the first pack. Yep. Open up the first
Okay.
package.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Okay. This is
It is
super
a
cool.
it is a combination bottle opener, corkscrew, and foil knife that is engraved. It says wine, Wordle, and whatever. It says
No way.
Cayden
I'm still
Weaver,
opening
co-host 2/14/2024, the date of our first podcast.
mine. It's a cork opener for a bottle. Wait,
Yeah.
and it says wine, Wordle, and whatever on it.
Yep.
It says,
Vi, I must say,
And
it
it
says
has.
my name.
this is a
Yep.
treasured.
It
This
has your
is
guys' names and the anniversary of
episode 1.
of Wine Wordle and whatever. So you would have
That's
used those.
Sick. I can
Yep.
open my other bottle I have.
Yeah.
Vi,
You
I'm
totally
very
could,
sorry that I
but-
spoiled your fun. This is beautiful.
It's
Thank you very
okay.
much.
It's okay. I
This is
wanted you
dope.
guys to test it out too and see if they worked okay.
It does have a knife.
It smells good.
Yeah, it does. It does. I was trying really hard not to like spoil anything, but yes,
Dope.
I got the guys wine bottle openers that also has a beer can a beer bottle opener on it as well, and it has their names engraved on it.
Spoiler alert. There's,
Smell it.
There's 4
Smell
things.
the wood.
It
It
smells
smells
really
so
good.
good.
It smells
Really?
really good.
Right?
I actually smelled it
Dude.
right away. And I was like,
Yes.
oh yeah.
Ooh.
Dude.
Oh, it smells like a campfire from the laser
That is-
engraving.
yeah.
Yeah, it does. It smells like a campfire, and I
That is
can't tell you
quality.
how.
Thank you
like,
so much.
You're welcome. But now that you guys have opened your wine, like you
Yeah.
got to put it in something. So please
Oh.
open package number 2.
Oh, ow, I
Package
cut
number
myself.
2.
Okay. Package number 2.
Package number 2 was what I predicted was in this package.
Wait, I lost my...
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I did
You know
not
what? I'm going to
expect
use my knife
more assorted
go.
paraphernalia.
to open my package.
Yep.
Okay, very good.
Wine, Wordle, and whatever. The only podcast where we do all 3 of those things in that order. Unfiltered, unscripted, and uninteresting.
What? This is so
this-
cool.
This was one of the oops. So I got one too. This is one of the oops that I said that was like, I did a small brain move and I need to tell you guys, like, please have mercy. For one, they made the font, like the size of the script, too
Yeah.
small. And I was like, it needed to be over the whole glass. I sent them proofs and they didn't do it right.
Oof.
Which I was like, oh, are you kidding me? And then also too, for the wine, Wordle, and whatever,
Yeah.
I spelled and instead of using like the ampersand or whatever that's called. And yeah, also too, something that I was like, ugh, small brain move. And then the on the back, the unfiltered, unscripted, and uninteresting. It's actually unscripted, unfiltered, and uninteresting.
Actually, it's neither of those things. It's unedited, unfiltered, and uninteresting.
You changed it in one of the episodes.
One of the episodes.
Yeah, you said you changed it in the episode and said that I'm going to change it to this though.
Oh, I did? I forgot about that.
Yes. Yes.
This is super cool. Thank you so
Shows
much.
how much
Yeah,
I know.
I mean,
Like I said,
Exactly.
Venetia's our only fan.
yeah, she's been listening to our podcast like nonstop
Yes.
the past month or so to try and get all the details.
Month and a half. Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
the past month and a half.
get everything sorted,
been-
get everything all hunky dory.
Yep,
This
in
is-
preparation
this is
for this
also beautiful,
episode.
Vi.
Aw,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank
So,
This
you
is
again. Yeah.
super cool.
Unfortunately, Now I have 3 wine glasses on my desk.
That's perfectly fine. You can use all 3.
I need a
Yeah.
third wine.
Oh, I have a third wine.
Oh, well, can I have
There
it?
you go. There
Yeah,
you go.
sure
Screen.
thing, bud.
So,
This is so cool.
beautiful gifts. Vi,
Yeah,
Aw, thank
we
you.
cannot
There's
overstate
more.
how much we appreciate you.
this is so
Aw.
cool.
Aw, I'm glad you like it.
Dude,
Well,
you gotta
now-
smell my wood.
Whoa, hold up.
Smells so
Hold
good.
up.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Oh,
the
you're
unfiltered.
killing me, Will. You are killing. Yes, this is the unfiltered.
The 1 year
This is the unfiltered.
anniversary.
Yep. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. I love it. Oh man. Okay, so there are, like, usually, you know, we introduce the wine and then we have the, what is it, corrections and clarifications, all that fun stuff.
Yes, and you
there
said
will
you
be-
caught a doozy of a clarification.
Yes, that will be later.
Oh,
That will
later?
be later. Yes, that will be. So I have decided to.
Does it have to do with
postpone-
rosé?
I'm not going to spoil anything,
Okay,
but
okay.
there's a lot of like corrections and clarifications that I'm going to postpone to the whatever part. So
Okay.
we're going to skip over that.
I am
but
just now remembering
let's
that I
see.
did change it to unfiltered, to unscripted, and uninteresting. Because we started, like, because our runtime is so egregiously long now, we take a break partway
Yeah.
through and take a bathroom break. And then I
Yep.
changed it because now,
Yep.
I'm editing things.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think at that point too, you had said we don't really edit anything out. Like you both had a conversation about the fact that it's like, yeah, we pretty much just post it as
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, we still don't edit anything out, really. I just edit out the
Right.
break. I just
Yeah, the
jump
breaks.
cut, but
Yeah.
Yep.
why do you want to listen to 5
All
minutes
right.
of silence?
Are we ready to try our wines?
Where do we
Yeah.
start, our fearless host?
So we're going to start off with True Love because you got to go with the best first and then, you know, get a taste of it and then we'll compare it to the new bachelor on the scene.
Sounds awesome. Let's do it.
Oh my goodness, it still smells amazing. Ooh. It does need to breathe a little bit. I do smell a little bit of a corky kind of.
Yeah, it was a little more
Mustiness.
tannic than I remember.
You know, true love can be a little quirky.
That's true. That's true.
Went so quiet.
Still really good.
Oh my goodness.
Still, that's just
I was waiting for Cayden to say riveting listening.
that is my catchphrase, as the listeners all know.
It is. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's still so good, guys.
What is Dan Smith's catchphrase? He doesn't have one. That's showbiz, baby. Maybe
Ooh.
that's Dan Smith's catchphrase.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right. Woo! Okay, yeah, this is just as good as I remember, but it does need a little bit to breathe
Yeah.
because it's just
Yeah.
out of the bottle and it has a little bit of a quirky kind of woody taste to it right now, but it's still like deep, rich. Ugh,
My
so
bottle's
good.
been open 24 hours, so I'm ready to get it out. I mean, I had the cork back in it, but
Yeah.
the seal's been
I also
compromised.
realized I forgot an extra glass, and so I'm going to be drinking out of the second bottle.
Yeah, you are. That's going to compromise
yeah.
the aeration of it, though.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
I know. I should. You know what? I should grab a glass.
Go
You
grab
guys-
one.
Yeah.
You know,
guys,
throw back to OG
talk about
wine
the
Wordle
wine.
and whatever.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
our
yeah.
gifts.
Yeah, Will and I did 14 episodes of this by ourselves, so I mean,
Yeah, I mean for our 1 year anniversary,
Yeah,
like
it's
let's
back to
give
the
the
original.
listeners a little throwback.
you know,
Yeah.
with pepper in a few awkward silences. And stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll host. Welcome, wine, Wordle, and whatever.
Whoa, we're starting over.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
that
I'm
was
back.
fast.
Oh, I forgot my bottle. Oh,
Yeah, hold on, Will's gotta go back and get it.
Will is just on it right
He's gonna
Yeah.
drop internet in just a few moments here. It's
Given
really
that-
nice.
Right?
It's just
Yeah, honestly.
it's a good balance between
All the throwbacks. I love it. I
good
love it
balance
so much.
between
Yeah.
fruity and tannins and sweetness,
Yeah.
and it's perfectly balanced, as all things
And it
should
does
be.
have
is,
monkeys
you
on the
know?
label.
Exactly. Giving
monkeys.
each other something.
A pear and a bee.
A bee. It's a bee. I still don't know actually
Here's
what that
a
is. It looks like
bee.
a gourd.
It does look like a gourd. I think what we've really
It's full of
learned
true love.
is that neither of these monkeys is very good at gift giving, but they love each other all the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Yep. I thought of you. And
I thought of you. Here's
want
a
to give
bee.
you- exactly.
Yeah, that monkey on the
You're
left's
so
about to fall
industrious.
down.
Yeah, I mean, he had to work to catch that bee.
Yeah, he's
Oh
gonna.
my goodness.
That branch is bending, dude.
Now, here is a question.
It is.
Why does left monkey have a key in his hand? In his other hand.
It's the key to the other monkey's heart.
Oh.
I thought the thing in his left hand was the gourd to the other monkey's heart.
He's giving both.
Oh. There's a
Yeah,
key
2
and
for
a
1.
gourd.
Do you guys still
Yeah.
have the 2016? Guys, do you still have the 2016?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine's actually
both of-
2019.
Wait, what?
Really?
Oh, so the one I had from before is still a 2016.
Oh, interesting.
So they must have updated it. What's yours, Vi? I didn't even check that.
It's well, last time you both had the 2016 and I had
Yeah.
the 2019.
Yeah,
So if we had all ordered.
Oh, yeah. I had followed instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like it actually,
would've
I feel
all
like it
got
actually
the-
does taste just a little bit different. Not much, but I feel like
Yeah.
it is just a little
Yeah.
bit different. The 2019.
Yeah. It's very rich and I really like that a lot. Mm-hmm. And you know what? The tannins, it's got like,
It's very rich.
there are tannins, but they're not as like firm as that one.
Yeah, it's really like mellowed out to be more pleasant, rather than aggressive. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's quite tasty.
Quite rich.
My 2016.
Yay. You know what, too, though? You've had that for so long.
Yeah.
You probably even.
It only gets better.
I mean,
Should
not
we
after
update
it's
the
opened.
listeners what happened?
Well, his wasn't open. It was a fresh bottle.
Yeah, a fresh bottle.
Go right ahead, Will. Update the listeners.
So we're trying to figure out
Oh,
what
okay.
wines to get, and those guys wanted to try the new, what was it? The Tamaleo?
Tamelo.
Yeah, Tamalolo.
Yeah.
And then... and so they said order, those, which I was down for, and then order the True Loves. And then Cayden said get an extra bottle for him of True Love. So really, I should have ordered 3 True Loves and for Cayden and I, and then 2 of the Tamalo. And but small brain, I didn't really read the message correctly and ordered 1 True Love for Cayden and I, and the 2 of the Tamalo. So, so that caused a problem because I didn't realize we'd be comparing the 2 today.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I still had a bottle of the True Love on reserve in my wine cellar that Fred Sauvignon could go in and grab.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's why I have an older one still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Good.
this is
You
where
know
we're
what?
at in
That
life.
Yeah, that is such a relief. Yeah, this whole thing, there's so many hiccups. It's hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on brand.
Oh, it's even more so as the podcast goes on, you're going to see.
Yeah. All right, I'm moving
But
into
now-
Tamalulu.
Yeah, let's all try the Tamil.
It smells.
Demiolo.
It smells
Tamalo,
like cardboard.
Tamalo.
It smells like cardboard. It smells bad.
Ooh,
And this is a 2018 for
yeah.
the listeners. I'm going to
It's
drink
a-
this
it's
one
the
out of the new
Reserva.
glass.
There we go.
This one has a very woody kind of corked, not corked isn't bad, but like corky kind of smell,
I
but
do
it's
not
stronger.
like it.
It's stronger than the.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like the smell.
It needs to air out quite a bit more.
Really?
Because
Oh, that is way sweeter. The first taste is way sweeter for me.
Very different.
Yeah. And it's more tangy. Like it
Mine
has
does-
a lot more.
Yeah.
I wonder
Go
if
ahead.
there's an issue with mine because it sat out all night or something. We still had the cork resealed in it, but mine does not taste sweeter at all. It tastes way more aggressively tannic. Smells like cardboard.
Really? Really? Interesting. It's kind of funny listening back to all of our. Because I tried all of the.
Yeah,
This was the other thing. I went so hard on everything, and I'm just like, I probably didn't need to do so much, but I did so much, and I went and I tried like all the wines that you guys did from before.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Vi doesn't do anything by half measures.
Like,
And, like-
you went out and bought the bottles?
Yeah. I went and I bought the bottles from the episodes and I
Man.
listened to them and tried the wine along with you guys.
Oh,
and there were
boy.
so many times that I was like, these guys' palates, man. Although, Will, you know what? You surprised me. A lot of the time, I was getting the same thing as you. A lot of the time, I was getting the
nice.
same thing as you. But, yeah, Cayden,
I
No,
said
you're
it a
tasting
lot.
cardboard.
I said it a lot.
discerning palate.
Yep,
Yeah,
I said it a lot. My palate is not sophisticated.
I love it. So funny.
This one does not taste good to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. This one tastes bad.
I thought you were drinking out of the bottle, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, no, I was drinking water.
I thought you were drinking out of the bottle too.
It was so funny.
I might. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this night goes.
Yeah, no, this one does not taste good to me at all.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I guess it's definitely like the vineyard. It's the people, because it's the same region.
Asgard's not a
It's-
not a place. It's a people.
Yeah, it's not the.
I'm formulating thoughts here, Coach.
Yeah, me too.
It's getting a
It's
little
lot
better.
more
I have to
bitter.
swirl the holy baloney out of it. It's a lot more bitter.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do you have bologna
It is a
in
lot
your
more
wine?
bitter.
It came that way.
How'd you get bologna in your wine?
Color is nearly identical.
Oh yeah, I like True Love way better. It is way more balanced. It still has those flavors of that bitterness, but it's not aggressive. The other one's way more aggressive.
Yeah. Way down at, like, underneath everything, it's still got a little bit of that. The other one does have a little bit of that sort of quality that I like about the other
Yeah.
one, but you gotta
Yeah.
look for it, you know?
Yeah, like you can tell they're the same grape. Like you can tell that like they're from the same vine because they both have very very similar tastes, but
Yeah.
the complexities of both of them are very different.
Yep. True love rises again. Oh, that's so much better. Not even close.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have been interested to try the right out of the bottle, but somebody opened my wine last night. So,
You know what too? It tastes more like what's the word? Like water when you first drink it.
It is
The
really weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Timothy. Yeah, it's like got some kind of. It's like smooth,
Yeah.
but it's also really tannic. Like how do
it's got
Yeah.
it's got a
describe
much
that?
lower viscosity than the other one. You can tell by looking at it.
Yes.
It's much
Yes,
thinner.
for sure.
What would
it
that
does.
be? Would it be a lighter
Thinner.
body?
It's probably
Yes.
yeah.
Lighter
that would be
body,
lighter
but
body.
higher
And it's probably
tannins.
because it's blended.
True.
I wonder if
yeah.
they blended with Pinot. I wonder if that's the other 10%.
It wasn't. I would have remembered that.
Well, let me look it up.
I think it would depend what kind of blender too.
Can
you know what? We didn't read
Caniolo.
the,
I don't know what Caniolo is.
Yeah, I didn't know what that one was.
That's the other 10%.
Since you're there, is there a paragraph on there? Because I just realized we didn't read a paragraph.
There is.
We've done the Castellani before.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I'm trying to find what family of grape the Caniolo is.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Wow, the Castellani, the monkey wine has it seems spicier to me,
Let me see.
and I wonder if that's mine, just because it's older. It might be a little different, but like, I just had a sip of that one, and it like I got a little like pepper in there.
Yeah. No, it does. Like the Castellani definitely has pepper in it. Like you can taste that pepper. Mm-hmm. That was one of the things that we commented about last time. Was that it was like it's got a peppery taste to it. I love the consistency though. That's cool.
Good. Yeah, but the Timolino is like
Oh yeah.
it's like watered or something.
Yeah,
It's
isn't it? It
really like there's
Yeah,
not
it
a lot of viscosity.
says soft and mellow wine with elegant aromatics and gentle tannins. So soft is probably a lower viscosity, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But I can't say with any certainty there. It's primarily used for blending in the Chianti blend.
Yeah. Well, Chianti, I believe Chianti is the region in Tuscany. So
Yeah, it probably
that's-
is. But yeah, it's the way they go on there on the websites too is that there's a the Chianti blending is the thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, how do we feel about it, guys? What's our ratings and what's our vibes?
Well,
I totally have a vibe. It's so great. Okay,
so-
anyways.
I'm warming up to it. I like it a little better with some air. But
Yeah.
where the Castellani is true love, it's something that's steady that you can come back to, that's consistent, but that's also deep and you can continually learn more about this.
Yes.
This is a nasty, destructive fling that you. It's just like it's fun, but it's really destructive. This is like if you were dating like a biker or something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I love
it's
this.
like then you're like, oh yeah, that might be fun. It's motorcycles are kind of cool, and then you find yourself you're out there wearing leather vests at biker bars, and yeah, it's not what you're looking for. Castellani, I think. Hold on, let me sip it one more time. Stays at a 9 for me.
Ooh.
And then seven, maybe 7.5.
Technically, so you actually gave the Castellani a 9.5/10.
Oh, did I? Mm-hmm. I'll stick with that.
And what was this one? Did you say
7.5.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
Will, are you ready for a rating and a vibe?
Are you ready for a rating and a vibe?
Oh man.
I am.
You can go first then.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah. I need a moment.
Darn, I thought that was Will winding up for a doozy for a monologue like the kind I've always been given. Are you ready for my
Oh
vibe?
man.
I know.
Are you ready?
I know.
Oh
No,
my
I just
goodness.
need more time. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, for sure I love my true love.
Shocker.
The Castellani is definitely like even now it's not an overly sweet wine. It's not an overly dry wine. Like it's right there in the middle. It doesn't have overly like aggressive firm tannins, but it doesn't have like no tannins at all, which I really like. It has a tanginess and a bitterness to it. It's got that peppery, but it's also rich with that fruity flavor. So, like, Castellani's hard to beat, man. So, Castellani, this was my vibe. I'm gonna give my vibe before my rating. The Castellani is like the meme where it's like, this is what I ordered, and this is what I got. So the Tamilo or whatever it is the Timo version of the like $1,000 dress, essentially.
No, we have Castellani. We have Castellani at home. It's the Castellani at home.
It's like this is the pastels I wanted, and this is what I got.
No, we have
yeah.
Sangiovese at home.
Yeah, it's like nailed it. That's what the Tamilo was, is like, or okay, likening it to a date, it's like when you get catfished.
Jeez, you are being so mean to Mr. Tamilo.
See, at least I could
okay,
find
let me
something
tell
good
you.
about it. Well,
Yeah.
I did compare
So
it to a biker
this
gang.
is, I'm not saying, okay, hang on. I'm not saying, there's lots of people that love Temu and like Shein and all of those things. Like, they love it. They shop there often. But, it's cheap for a reason. And then, too, like when you see a person's picture on... This is terrible. When you see their profile picture and you're like, oh, wow, yeah, they're, hot.
Spend a lot
But
of
then you
time on
realize it's just a
Tinder, do you,
filter.
Vi? Spend a lot of time on Tinder, do you?
No. But
No, she said suspiciously.
I would have swiped, what is it, left? would not have swiped right. Unless it's the opposite thing, then yeah, flip it. But yeah, this is definitely one of those dates where you're like, oh, they lied on their profile.
In like the new car commercials with like the self-driving cars and stuff, this is where you click your key fob and have your car roll up to the curb because you're gonna need to get out of here quick.
Yep. So I would give this probably, as far as rating goes, it's not bad, quite honestly. If I didn't compare it to the Castellani, I would probably feel better about it. Like, I would like it a little bit better. But since we are doing a comparison, like, the Castellani just like knocked it out of the park. Like, it's home run, 100%, really awesome. So in comparison, it does way worse. But if I had it on its own, I would probably still like it. But because of the bitterness and just like the thinness of it, I would probably give it like a 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a vacuum, I'd probably give it 7, but compared to Castellani, it's a 6 for me.
Yeah. Yep. All right, Will, are you ready?
You the last man standing.
I guess so. You were so mean.
When you compare it to True Love, man, that's hard to beat.
I know.
This wine is the sort of thing you leave behind for true love.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, you talked about like the what is it? The Bachelorette or the Bachelor or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Like, don't they give a rose to the person?
Yeah.
Like, when you're down to the 2 people, you would be like, the Castellani's the one you give the rose to.
Yeah.
You've got 2 hard choices, but you give the Castellani the rose. For sure.
Yeah.
You got this, Will.
Yeah. I think I'm in agreement with you guys. The Castellani is still quite delicious. It's got the pepper. Hold on. Yeah. It's got... So I think it's interesting. How did you describe the Tamiliolo?
Who? How did we describe?
I described
Vibe.
it as, thin.
Thin?
It was very thin and, like, it's not as rich. It doesn't have as much fullness of flavor. And then the bitterness, like it has the same amount of tannins, I believe. Like it has the same like level of tannins, but
They're way better in the Castellani.
yes, they're way more mild, I would say. Like there's tannins, but they're not as aggressive. These ones are a little bit more aggressive, but I think the thing that I don't like is it's just very thin. It's very flat, and it has too much bitterness on the end, I think.
Okay. Very interesting, because I'm not getting a ton of bitterness. Yeah.
The finish.
Yeah.
The finish. Yeah.
And I get that bitterness all the way through on the Sumalulu.
I think I'm getting the same amount of bitterness between the two. But on the
don't like this.
Castellani, I'm getting more, I'm actually getting more sweetness and more tanginess on the Castellani,
Yeah.
which I think is what's lending it to more of just like a more full experience.
Yes.
You're
yeah.
getting pepper, you're getting tangy, you're getting sweet, along with, it just feels like a more medium body experience.
Yeah.
And you're getting, it's not super heavy. I've had heavier wines.
Yeah. Like thick.
The
ones.
color is, yeah, right? So,
I like my wine like I
the-
like mine.
No. You've made that
leave
joke
it
before.
to
You've made that
Cayden.
joke before.
I know I have. I made all these jokes before.
I know. Continue.
Tannins, I think, pretty similar between the two. So, yeah, Castellani, or not Castellani, Tomello, he's very pleasant, I would say. Not too complex, like you kind of know what's going on when you meet him.
He's
Like,
me.
he's kind of, hold on, let me take one last sip here. Yeah,
Mr. Collins.
that's nice. Nothing to complain about. Nothing to really argue. There's no like, oh, that's too tanniny. That's that's not too acidic. It's got a light body, so it goes down smooth. Very approachable. I mean, this is probably, people that don't drink wine, they kind of imagine this taste, where it's closer to grape juice.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, grape juice has more flavor. No, I'm kidding.
He's unassuming. He's unassuming.
But it's clean. It's clean. I'll give him that.
It is clean.
He's a clean cut 9-to-5 worker.
You keep describing
You
me.
know,
Well, no.
He's financially stable.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I get that distinction. No, I'm joking. Make sure you email Cayden at winewordlewhatever@gmail.com.
That email is still open.
It's still open.
Eligible suitors, hit me up. Well, I say suitors. Bachelorettes.
So
Sorry.
you gotta make the distinction.
I still have no emails. 1 year of doing this, and I have no emails.
It's okay. One day.
Maybe I need to stop being Samululu and start being Castellani.
Be a little more sweet, a little more tangy,
There you go.
and have a heavier body.
Hit the gym. That means either hit the gym or gain weight.
There you go.
But you know what? Your bitterness and your tannins are on point.
I am bitter.
There you go. Yo.
Yep. So I think where we land is the Temelo, when not in comparison, is nice. It's
Yes,
like
I
if
agree with
if you met this person, you'd be like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll date them. I'll see what they're like. Nothing
Yeah,
to complain
yeah.
about, and it could lead to marriage. It could, if that's what you're into. You're into simple. You're into someone that is predictable. You're gonna be happy, no frills, like no surprises there. Okay, now we got Castellani. This is a monkey. You know, you get your highs, you get your lows, but overall, you enjoy the highs. Yeah, it's a little more wild, a little more tangy.
Yes.
But his sweetness, when he's sweet, like he's more sweet, you know. He's a little more unpredictable. He's a little jokester, a little tease, you know. He has a little more character.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell he goes to the gym probably once or twice a week. He goes. So
Oh, I love this.
that's where I'm at. Is like Timothy, he's trying his best. He's happy where he's at.
Yeah.
Castellani, he just kind of he's a little more adventurous is all. He has
You
a
know
little more
what?
character. He's looking to reach. He's looking for just living his life to the full.
Yeah.
Whereas Tomolo, he's secure.
yeah.
Like nothing. Not you know. Don't knock the guy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I 100% agree with this because it's true. He's like the guy that's just like nice and easygoing and
Yeah.
but is content with just like staying home and like not really traveling, not doing much. Whereas like Castellani is like, let's go to Europe and backpack.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Castellani like is like the adventurous, like spontaneous kind of like let's go have fun. Let's go on an adventure. So
Yeah.
but at the same time it's still kind of like, oh, you want to do a movie in? Yeah, let's do that.
As a
very
fourth
versatile.
opinion, I brought mom in. I had her try both of those. She tried both of them last night when she
Ooh.
opened the bottles. But she tried again, and both last night and tonight she did like the Castellani better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's just a
she
little
confirmed
more
for me
full.
too that the that the Simalula was more bitter and more tannic last night as well. So I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right.
I would give the Timilolo. You know, I hate to compare them. It's like comparing two guys, you know?
This is what we're doing, though. This is
Yeah.
what we're doing. It's
But
an
we are gonna
episode
rate 'em.
of the Bachelorette, and you
Yeah.
have to give your rose to one.
You are the
has their-
bachelorette in this situation, Will. Give up your rose.
I am.
Oh, I am?
Will is the bachelorette
yeah.
right now.
You are. Yes,
Castellani.
you
We
are.
all
Yeah.
are the bachelorette.
course.
Find the bachelorette within yourself.
Yeah, me personally, Castellani, I'm gonna give him a 9. 9 out of 10. And then when it comes to
Consistent?
the other guy, he's very pleasant. Like I have no beef
Yeah.
with him, which is
Yeah.
it's hard to find in this day and age. So
Yeah.
True.
no
True,
complaints. It's a nice glass of wine. So I'll give him like a 8 out of 10 just for really being there. He's gonna listen to
Yeah.
you when you have problems. He'll be there.
That's a high
He'll
rating.
listen.
It's true. Yeah.
And his dad will pay for the solution.
But here's the thing. This is his dad.
Comes from a rich
Castellani
family.
is his dad.
Oh, Castellani will find the most adventurous solution that will blow
Oh,
you
yeah.
out, your socks off and make you go, "What just happened?"
Oh, yes.
Castellani
100%.
is like, we don't need to pay for dinner because I own the place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love it.
And Temololo is the one sitting in the restaurant. You know,
Yeah.
Tumalo,
he earns his wages.
Tumalo is
He's
just
gonna
some normie.
pay. Yeah.
Normie. He is.
Oh, geez.
Is a normie. But he's a nice normie, though.
He's
like,
really
not a
nice.
bad guy.
No, he's
Yeah.
He's
literally,
not a bad guy.
he's like your average guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
everybody needs an average guy. But sometimes
Honestly, I would say
You want a fireball.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say like the character of that wine was closer to like a thin Cabernet than like
Yeah.
the Sangiovese
Yeah.
Yeah.
of Castellani.
Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
But it would be like a
Well-
thin, good Cabernet,
Yes.
I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
that.
it's a decent Cabernet.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. Also, we've spent 45 minutes on the wine, which
We've had 2
yes,
wines, so
Appropriate. Plus, we were comparing.
yeah.
Oh,
But,
you have
after
that
you-
other cab.
No,
Were you
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
open
no,
that
I'm
tonight?
not-
No.
I've already tried that. I have
Oh.
let my roommates experience it.
What did you
so
think?
I loved it.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it was
actually
so
pretty solid.
It is really good.
I haven't
Like,
tried
You want
I
to give it a
really
shout
liked
out?
it.
I don't remember what it
Oh
was.
yeah, what was it? It's from Paso Robles. I know that.
I haven't tried
Vino,
that.
Vino Robles, I think it was called. Vino
Yeah,
Robles,
I was actually really happy with that one.
Cabernet. Yeah, that one was really good. I loved that one.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so glad that you remembered, even though I forgot that I told you that I wanted it. And then I was surprised. Can I tell you, when I opened up the box and there were 3 wine bottles, I was like, oh, he threw in the cab for me. Yay! Like, I meant to ask him. Like, I was so excited because I forgot that I had asked you to give me
That's
the cab.
great.
And I thought that I had forgotten. And so I was so sad that I wasn't going to get the cab. And then I opened it up and I was like, oh. Yeah, I was very happy.
We're a little selective in the instructions we follow.
Yes, we,
Yeah.
yes, we
It doesn't follow my suggestions at all. It's because I'm a dude, isn't it?
Caden's like lagging out there for a sec.
Oh,
Oh, he didn't lag for me.
Really? Oh, he lagged
Yeah.
for me. My roommates must be
This is
Taking
good.
the-
This is why we record locally now.
yeah, exactly.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
Anyways.
okay.
Sorry.
We have Wordle to deal
So
with.
you gave it a. Let me see. You gave it a 8, right, Will?
Yep.
And Caden, you're between a 7.5, yes?
Yeah, I'd say 7
Okay. All right.
in a vacuum.
Well-
on its own, it's a 7 compared to the Castellani. It's a 6.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm right there with you. Same. I would say same. But now that we've opened 2 bottles of wine, you gotta you can't just leave them open. So I think you guys need to open number 3.
Oh. Okay.
ready.
In our little mystery box.
Yes, in your box, you now want to open.
I
Number
couldn't
3.
possibly ever guess
Third.
what this
Yep,
is.
the third package.
I bet it's a knife.
It's another knife.
Okay, let me tell you, there is a story behind these in just a second.
Okay.
So once you open them,
I bet it's a glass.
I now have to tell you.
Or a knife.
What if it's 2 knives, Will?
Whoa. So you could stick both knives in the bottles to help seal it. Yeah.
Oh, there's 2?
That's it. Oh.
There's
2 bottles.
I know,
man.
there's 2.
You have 2 bottles.
Oh, that's sick.
And they look kind of like dice, but they're not. They're
I know. I thought that was.
they're not
worked
true
out really well.
platonic solids though, because they got rhombus sides and triangle sides.
Yeah, it's true.
Property
Okay,
of
now there's a
wine,
story behind
Wordle,
this.
and whatever.
Sweet.
These are also beautiful.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Vi.
Yeah.
They don't smell as good,
These are awesome. Let me smell.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
smell as good.
There's a little
So
bit
I
there.
have to tell
but-
you. I do have to tell you. So I was going to tell Caden, this is the one that would have come in handy with the wines because then you would know this is property of the Wine, Wordle, and Whatever podcast. So that's what it says on it. Now, if you notice, those 2 wine stoppers are written with Sharpie.
Oh, yeah.
I see that.
I hand wrote them because, as you can tell, I custom ordered all of the things that we got. The real ones just came today. And if you can see them, they're really cool.
Oh, those are cool.
I don't know if you can see them.
Oh, wow. I see it on video. Yep.
Oh, the Wine, Wordle,
Yep, they're
and Whatever
super,
podcast.
super
Those are
cool.
cool.
And I got 2 for you guys, and I got 1 for myself. So I'm going to send you these as well. But I
Okay.
didn't want to not give you wine stoppers. So I was searching forever. I was like, I need to find something. I found those and I was like, those are perfect. I'm going to do those. And I just
Yeah.
wrote on Sharpie. Wrote in Sharpie, property of the Wine, Wordle, and Whatever podcast.
Oh,
Okay. How would you describe the ones we're going to be getting, just for the listeners?
So they're just kind of like short, my goodness, I'm forgetting the words, wine stoppers. They've got they're made of wood, and on the top of it, it's in like a really pretty like script too, but around the top it says property of Wine, Wordle, Whatever podcast, and in the middle is that ampersand in a really like fancy little script. Yeah, and they're really pretty. They're really pretty, and I'm so sad that they didn't come in time. There was snowstorms, and so they got delayed.
Ah, bummer. You know, I actually
They got stuck.
I have a wood burner that I'm really bad at using. I wonder if I might be able to burn the text onto these ones.
Maybe. Have at it. Whatever you want to do.
I might
like I said,
might try,
I wrote it in Sharpie.
I might try, but I will probably destroy it.
That's so
Oh,
cool.
man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
You know,
Was that
the funny
everything?
thing is, we would have
No, there's one more.
We would have totally
Okay.
understood if the other ones couldn't like get here. We would have totally understood.
I ordered them last month. Remember when I told you I've made mistakes? Like, what was it? Like the 22nd or something like that? I had ordered them like a week before, and they just now came in.
Wow.
Like, I ordered everything like in the middle of a month before the podcast date. I ordered everything, and yeah, just came in. I was so
cool.
sad. Yup. Yay!
I wonder if we could like somehow pin what these look like a photo.
I could throw something
we-
together. I could put the
Yeah.
photo on.
Yeah, that way they see it. Because
That would be
it is
cool.
really cool. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. And speaking of, like, you know, I had to handwrite all of those words on the on the wine stoppers because they didn't come with words on them. So that was kind of, you know, difficult. But you know what else is difficult? Wordles.
True.
Those are words that are difficult as well.
I have to be honest with you. I don't want to steal your hosting thunder, but we are almost an hour into this, and I really don't want to go through
I know.
7 Wordles in full.
Why not?
We can go quick.
Okay.
Now,
speed run.
It's the year
Cayden?
anniversary.
It is.
it's gonna be a little bit, and that's okay. Okay?
Hey.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the thing.
I have hijacked it. You cannot. I'm sorry.
That's true. That was just a suggestion.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
I'm making bold suggestions
We're
because
doing
I've
all the
had 2
things.
glasses of wine and
Nope.
I pre-gamed by having a beer before we joined. So I'm
Yeah, no.
feeling it.
No. Okay. Now we are going into our Wordles. So, Cayden, because you're pre-gamed and now you're 2 glasses of wine in, you're going to go
Heck
first.
yeah.
We're going to start with Friday.
February 7th.
Hang on, let me open up my archive. We're starting with Friday the 7th.
All right. Are you ready? So since I've lost
Hold up.
since my
Yep, go ahead.
Since my last starting word was the answer at some point, I've been playing the Vi way, picking random words each time.
Yay.
I got Friday the 7th in 4. My starting word was front. Then I went through with thick. Then I did death and then swath, which was the answer.
Those are great.
Thick death, baby. Let's do it.
Thick death. I love it. Will,
That was my
your
nickname
turn.
in high
Friday
school.
the
That's
7th.
my band
That was
name.
my nickname in high school, yeah.
Thick death. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
All of this is hilarious.
Walking into
All right,
a classroom
actually-
after all the teenagers sprayed Axe body spray.
Oh my goodness.
Anywho.
Go ahead, Will.
So I actually felt pretty good about this. Got it in 3.
Ooh.
You know, the common word swath.
Yeah.
Whatever that
Yeah.
means. So I did notch, birth, and then swath.
Lucky
Dude.
guy. Lucky guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good job.
felt good. What does that
Dude,
mean?
that is awesome. Swath. I don't know, and I didn't look it up, quite honestly.
Oh, I see it. It's a belt or strip, long, relatively narrow area of something.
Yeah, like a
So-
swath of like timber or a swath of land or something like that, or
Oh,
you
yes.
cut a wide swath.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah, I don't think I've used that word
somewhat
before.
common land.
Yeah, his
common
farm
word,
is
sorry.
swathy.
Swathy. I like
Kind
that.
of swathy today.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, my turn. I got it in 4. I started with cleat. Like, cleats on your shoes. Cleat, artsy, stamp, and then swath.
Those are good words.
Not bad.
good words.
Not bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Okay, Saturday, the 8th. Cayden, what did you get?
I got it in 3. I did skein, like a skein of thread, and I did slept, and then I did steep.
You did what? Skiing?
Skein or skein, I'm not sure the exact pronunciation of it. Skein.
What's that mean?
Okay.
It's like it's a bit of thread. It's like hold on, let me look it up. You'd know one if you saw one. A length of thread or yarn loosely coiled and knotted.
I like the
I
definition.
didn't realize there was a word for that.
There's also,
ahead,
it says a flock of wild geese or swans in flight.
Oh, you're talking swath again.
No, skein.
Wait, really?
A flock of wild fowl in flight.
Look at that. Yeah.
Like a skein
Yeah.
of geese?
A skeening geese.
Skein of geese. Well, we got makes sense. We got the gaggle, and then we got the skein.
Oh my
I
goodness.
gaggle and I skein.
But they have to be in flight.
I
They
gaggle
have to be in flight.
and I skein.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Do you
And then I
gaggle and
murder.
skeen, or is that too?
Oh my goodness.
You're gaggling at
That
the
was a-
skein.
All right.
That was a good one, Cayden. I like that.
That was so good. Okay, back on track. Back on track. Will, what did you get it in?
3, obviously.
Hey, dude, you guys are doing so good.
Notch, trail, and then steep.
Dang. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I had 1 T to work with.
That, man, I need to get the what is that? The solvo on that? Man,
Yeah.
craziness. I got it in 4, guys. You
Wow.
guys really, beat
Man.
me. Dang. I did snowy, obviously.
Understandable.
Sheer, as in cutting shears, slept, and then steep.
Hey, I did slept and then
Yep.
steep too. I just did it a guess earlier.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyways, Sunday, February 9th. What did you get it in, Kate?
I got it in 3 again. I had
Ooh.
louse, then bogus, then bonus.
Return of Louse.
The return of the louse. When did we play louse?
Love it.
When did we play louse?
Louse was an answer.
Oh.
I think like an episode
Yeah, I remember now. It was an answer a while ago.
8. Yeah, it was like, yeah, I think it was like.
It wasn't
It was
long
one of the
ago.
early ones when it was just.
Or
you-
was it an early one?
Yeah, it was when it was just you guys. I think.
I can say with certainty it was within the last year.
Oh well, yeah. Will, what did you get it in?
Pretty soon, Vi's going to be like, that was episode 18, timestamp.
Okay.
You don't even know, dude. You don't even know.
Oh my gosh.
Go
I
ahead.
got it in 4.
Woo!
And
All
you're
right.
going to like this. This is good. This is
Okay.
fitting for the 1-year anniversary.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I did notch,
Uh-huh.
sonar.
Ooh,
a good word.
good one.
Good one. Thank you. Saunce.
Stop, what?
Okay. How do you spell that?
SONSE.
What the heck?
It's a noun, I think. Yeah, if you can find a definition. I think it means
What?
like good fortune.
So it's like native
happiness,
Scottish.
luck, yeah.
Like the Scots language.
Of course,
yeah.
it's another
It's-
Scottish word.
So it's
Scottish Gaelic. Luck and happiness. Dude. The word.
I had good sons at the rave at my home.
Oh, please tell.
Oh my goodness. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so then,
And
you got it.
Then I got bonus. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously.
Sons. Good lord.
Oh my goodness. I got it in 3. I did stuck, then purse, then bonus. And purse is in like a handbag purse.
Is there another kind of purse
All
that's a
right.
valid Wordle guess? Because purse your lips is spelled the same way.
Is
Yep.
it? Oh, okay. Cool. Monday the 10th? Are we on Monday?
We're on
Yeah?
Monday. This is a
Yep.
Okay.
word that I have
Oh,
feelings
this
about.
one was stupid.
I don't think this should be
Yes.
a valid Wordle answer because it feels like too aggressively informal a word.
Yeah, I know.
It feels
I feel
too
this.
informal. Anyways, I got it in 4. I did grasp, which was fortunate because it gave me the G.
Dude.
I did grasp, then ghoul, like a ghost. Then I did geode and goody.
Dang, those are good words, man. You got some good ones.
I didn't know so many words
Will,
started with G.
how-
Yeah, I like this word. This is within my vocabulary.
I love it.
I got it in 3.
Man,
Dude!
unbelievable.
Dang.
Notch.
Oh, you guys are gonna obliterate
forge,
me. My goodness.
And then, obviously from forge you get goody. G and an O.
Notch, forge, and
Wow. Like I said, this is
Wow.
far too aggressively informal a word.
well,
To each
it's
their own.
perfect for Will.
True. That's true.
Perfect Will word for
I'm
sure.
like, oh, goody.
Oh, goody.
Oh, goody. I love that. Well, I got it in 5, guys.
Ooh.
That's stupid.
That's rough,
Ooh.
buddy.
I did bicep. Bicep was my first word, and that gave me nothing. And so I did roast, and then moldy, and then woody, and then goody.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yep. Not very fun right there.
In the biz,
I
we
would
call
file a
that.
complaint.
In the biz, we call that a skill issue.
Were you like
Yep.
doing your
Oh, yeah.
Wordle at the gym for your starting word?
I was doing push-ups.
There you go.
Yeah, I was doing, because I remember I'm doing the, oh, did I tell you? I don't know if I told you. I'm doing the Tough Mudder in May.
Oh,
And
no.
so I've been training for it to try and like actually get myself over the whatchamacallit, the obstacles. So yeah, trying to work on my upper body strength.
Sweet.
But anyways, the 11th. What day is that? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
The 11th.
I got
Cayden.
this one in 3. I had reach, then crone, then score.
Nice. Dude.
Crone is a word I play
Will.
surprisingly often.
Yeah, I've heard, yeah, I remember you playing that
Yeah.
a lot.
I should have gotten it in 3. But I used a burner word. So notch, crowd, and I could just not figure out what to do with that. So I put plume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a real word. That's plume of smoke.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Which told me that it does end in an E, which I felt kind of bad because I'm like, I already kind of assumed that, but like,
Yeah, and you didn't
anyways.
eliminate like a whole lot.
No,
You didn't
no,
eliminate
we were-
scone.
No, thank you. And so then score, and then I got score.
Oh my
Oh wait, you might have
goodness.
eliminated
Good
scone
job.
earlier because what did you start with? Notch.
Notch,
Yeah, so you did eliminate scone. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. yeah.
Man. So you got it in 4? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I got it in 3. Yay! Finally.
Nice.
So I did paste, and then snore, and then score. So
What was the first word?
good second guess. Paste.
Okay.
Like copy paste.
Oh, paste. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought paste as in walked. Like walked back and forth.
Oh, no. No. Control V. Okay, so now we're on Wednesday. Wednesday, February 12th. Cayden, what did you
I
get?
got it in 4. Teach, lanky, favor, and rapid.
Nice. Okay. Will, what did you
That's
get?
cute. 3.
Ooh!
Will and I are going to be close.
Will. Yeah, it's. I
Except
think
today's
it's gonna...
was pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No, today's was stupid.
Yeah, I did not. Throwback to Ray's.
Shout out. Shout out to Ray.
Bringing it back. But that actually helped because Rapid was naturally after
Yeah.
that. Yep.
Yep, that's a good one. I, too, got it in 3.
Wow.
I did burnt, drape, and then rapid. Yep. All right, now we are on today's. So, Cayden.
February 13th. I got this one in 4. I did thump, and then muddy, and then rumor, and then Roomba. Roomba, well, rumba,
one.
I suppose, but yeah, that's another word that is just like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get it. But
I mean,
still,
it is a word.
It is a word.
So is goody,
It
I
is a word.
suppose,
It's,
but
it's a dance. Yeah. All right, Will, how'd you do?
I did in 5. This was
Yeah.
my worst one. I didn't know it. I put notch, raise. Shout out to raise. Pluff.
Pluff.
That's a word,
Return
right?
of Pluff.
Pluff.
Yeah,
Yep,
return of
Return
Pluff.
of Pluff.
And then just as like I was just trying words to figure out what could be in there. Figured out there's a U, and then I put Reuben. Just pretty
Again.
good. Pretty
Is
good.
it R-U-B-A-N? Did
Yeah.
you put R-U-B?
yeah.
Yep. Ruban.
Ruban.
Again.
Wait,
Return of Ruban.
Oh no! See, I had the sandwich in mind.
Oh, no, that's what it needs.
is
You did the same thing
What
last
is
time.
Rubon? Yeah.
Ruban is
Ruban,
French.
hang on, let me-
It's
let
French
me-
for ribbon.
Oh,
Yep, it's French for
okay, I'm a
ribbon.
creature of nature.
Your creature.
Or
So
whatever.
you used that word in episode 4, just so you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was early on.
Porty Rubens.
Porty Reuben.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the title of it, wasn't
Yep, that
Yeah.
was the title. Porty Rubens.
it? Man, it's a real throwback to where they're
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you used Pluff in episode 11.
It's another Scottish one.
Yep, it's another
Nice.
Scottish one for a puff of smoke.
Yeah,
So, like,
I think.
Wolf of
Yeah.
Smoke.
Yeah, I gave the fans what they wanted,
yep, yes, you did.
and then I got Roomba.
Roomba. Yep.
Come on, shake your body, baby.
Oh, guys. So stupid.
All right.
That one. Anyways, for me, I got it in 4. I did. I forgot I did this.
What?
Okay, so I got it in 4. I have to clarify my first word because I was looking through lists of words trying to find like an anniversary appropriate word.
Okay.
But I also didn't want to use one that's been a word before, so I kept looking and I couldn't find anything that I liked. So I decided to go with funny.
Okay.
And my first word is sperm.
Oh my gosh.
Solid,
That's good.
solid
That's
word.
good. Well, you have played utero in the past, so it's sperm seems
It's
appropriate.
true.
You gotta, represent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I mean,
Yeah, so
yeah. Wait, what number guess was that?
that was my first one. That was the word I
Oh,
started
okay.
with.
Sperm.
Yeah.
So yeah, that gave me the R and M just
And
yellow.
listeners,
but then I
it's
went
obviously
Yeah.
referring to the
'Cause-
whale. Get your minds out of the gutter.
exactly. Yeah.
After sperm,
Yeah.
I'm sure you were just like swimming in the answers
Yeah.
that it could be.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
That's a
thing.
whale of an answer.
My next one is murky.
Which is where the sperm whales live. They live in the murky, deep
Exactly.
waters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Yeah.
people. What
Yeah.
else could it possibly be?
Exactly. And then my third guest was Rumor. And then I got Roomba.
Shout out to Rumor.
Yeah.
Shout out to Roomba.
Rumor has it
So,
there's sperm
yep.
whales in the murky deep.
Yeah. Your
And they
fluid,
use the
I mean, your
Roomba.
answers. Yep.
Yeah.
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 Your answers
there
were
we go.
pretty fluid. They were kind of all over the place.
Yep. Yes, they
Which
were.
is on brand.
Anyways. Yes, very on brand. Great for the anniversary episode. So, yeah. Now we're going to calculate, do our math.
Beep, 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 beep,
Clickety
beep.
clack,
Math
clickety
is
clack.
done.
I clickety clack.
I have already
ChatGPT.
done the math for everyone.
Oh, I've already done my
And
math.
it's kind of cool. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to say what mine is first.
Okay.
Okay. I got a total of 26 for an average of 3.714285714, repeating, of course. Now, Cayden,
I got
go ahead and say what yours
I got a
is.
total of 25 for an average of 3.571428, repeating, of course.
Will.
Will, did you again?
Whoa, this is weird.
I know.
My total
Go ahead, Will.
was 25 for a
Wow.
total of 3.571428, repeating, of course.
Have we ever tied before,
Yep.
Will?
We have once.
Okay.
I remember. Right? Can Vi verify
Yeah,
that?
we tied before,
Maybe.
I think we have.
I feel like
Maybe.
I feel like we did.
Yeah.
But that is so cool.
That is cool.
I will let you know. I will let you know later.
You know what, Will? Up top.
Oh, up top, man.
Yeah.
Good game.
Good game.
Good
Good
game.
game. Good game.
Good
You know,
game.
it's only fitting that our original
Yeah.
hosts tie for first on our anniversary episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm only 1 point behind you guys. That was.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that is-
honestly.
That was. You know what? Very appropriate.
Really
very,
good
very on
Wordle
brand.
performance
I love
for
that.
everybody for the week.
Very
Very
good.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
I propose
Now.
we take a moment to use the bathroom.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yep.
All right.
I'm that guy, and I'm sorry.
All right. That brings us to the most exciting part of this anniversary episode, the whatevers.
And
Now-
the part that Will and I have no idea what's about to happen.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Now, I need you guys, hang on, I need to open up my phone as well. Now, I had asked the guys to get some noisemakers earlier. And so I need you guys to get those noisemakers right now.
Peek behind the curtain for everybody. This, my noisemaker for tonight is a little thing that I keep all my dice in, so I'm just going to shake it like a Polaroid picture.
My noisemaker for tonight is a plastic cup from an arcade
Yep.
in Eugene, Oregon, that I earned at an arcade using tickets that I earned, filled with a lot of little plastic ducks of various colors: pink, purple, green, and yellow. And they seem to, with the excess space and me shaking the cup, will produce a noise.
Are there blue ducks, Will?
There are sadly no blue ducks.
And also, that noise that cup of ducks makes is the worst noise in the universe.
Okay, yes. So just so you guys know, like, you only have to shake it once, okay? And
Okay.
if it doesn't work for this first couple of times, then we'll switch to the Discord noise stuff.
Okay.
But anyways, so this segment of the whatevers is going to be, which I kind of, like you guys are kind of getting, it's going to be a throwback. It's going to be a throwback because, like I said, I have listened to hundreds of hours of our podcast.
Oh, wow.
And I have compiled, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
I have
because
compiled
what is our total runtime? Our total runtime can't be over 100 hours, or it's got to be real close.
Just wait. Okay,
Okay.
you are not... Okay, for the next few minutes, Cayden, you are not allowed to look anything up.
Okay, I won't look anything up.
You cannot look anything up because I have created a trivia game for us.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought this was.
So, this is going to be the Wine, Wordle, and Whatever podcast trivia game, and we are going to be testing you both on not only your memory and knowledge of our podcast, but also the wines and Wordle. So these are the segments. I have the category podcast trivia, wine trivia, podcast Wordle trivia, and then general Wordle trivia. So,
Okay.
you both will be competing against each other on who knows the most about your own podcast.
Okay. You know, there's an online like Jeopardy game generator that would have been perfect for this.
I made a spreadsheet, man.
That works too. I'm an
This
accountant.
is
I
an
love
audio
spreadsheets.
podcast too, so
Yes.
Okay,
I made a
repeat the
spreadsheet. I'm very
categories.
proud of my spreadsheet.
Okay, repeat the categories
And I'm
for
going
me
to
one more
send
time.
you. I'm going to send you the spreadsheet once I am done like doing it. But the
love
categories are podcast trivia, wine trivia, podcast Wordle trivia, and general Wordle trivia. Now,
Okay.
you are not going to choose from those categories. I'm going to start with the first one, and we are going to go through each one until we end with general Wordle trivia.
Okay.
okay.
So we're going to start easy. Now, you're going to have to shake in, I guess. And this is why I needed you guys to get noisemakers, because I completely forgot to like send you buzzers or something like that.
yeah.
So, first person who shakes in gets to answer the question. If you don't get it right, then it goes to the other person. If you don't get it right, then nobody gets points, and
We're all a bunch
you
of
just
losers.
learn the answer, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay. I love it.
So-
Let's do it.
Will, let's make a pact
All right.
right now. We'll get no questions right.
I can't make
Okay.
that promise.
Question number 1. If you guys don't hear it the first time, I will not repeat it. Are we ready?
Okay.
First question. Who came up with the Wine, Wordle, and Whatever podcast? Ooh. Will. I think it was Will.
I did.
Yes, you did. Now, this is the bonus question.
Oh, there's a bonus question?
When was it? When was it? Cayden.
It was on our trip to Arizona. For Sam's
When was
wedding. For Sam's wedding, January 2024.
Wrong. Will.
I probably put it in chat. I mean, a little before that, so maybe like November 2024.
Wrong.
Oh wait, no, 2023. Dang.
Wrong.
Okay.
You're, at least Will was in the right year. Okay?
Oh,
yeah,
this one's really
2024
fun.
would have been only a couple months ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember. I couldn't remember who came up with the idea.
It was in the text chat or group chat.
It was. It was in our Wordle group chat.
That's where it first.
And
yeah.
and it was Will that came up with it, and I have the text messages.
The text
which I think
receipt,
is really
yeah.
I think it's really funny actually. When I went back to look at it, it's very appropriate because all of a sudden it was on Wednesday, June 14th, 2023.
Oh, that was a
So
long
it was
time.
Wow,
like
that's really old.
I think it was 8 months before you guys did the first episode. I think something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. June
Man.
14th, 2023. And we were just like randomly talking about a bunch of stuff. We were talking about like Cayden had one random yellow square in the corner. And so it went into like, you know, the Wordle book and everything, coming up with like names for that little Wordle chapter about how the yellow square is like an interpretation on life.
Yeah, How Wordle Changed My Life by William Beggs.
Yep, exactly. The Art of Wordle, Finding Beauty and Meaning in Life, a commentary on the struggles of the yellow square. So that's what the text exchange started off as. And then William, out of nowhere, at 4:25 p.m., after all of this was, like, going on, says, I just thought of an amazing name for a weekly event. I have no idea what it would be exactly, but the name is Wine and Wordle. And then I respond with this GIF.
Okay. Count me in.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you respond with, it could also be a podcast name. So many options. Laughing emoji. And then only a few minutes later, you put, oh my goodness. No. The podcast name. Wine, Wordle, and whatever.
Oh my gosh.
And this right here is, I think, my favorite part after you say this. I put in there, yes, in all caps with exclamation points, and then subscribe.
That is really
And then-
cool.
And then you respond with, and you got to have new episode every Wednesday.
So
And then
who
Cayden
responds with
says-
that? Okay, then I said. Got it.
Cayden says, it's a perfect short form podcast. You try a new bottle of wine while you work on your Wordle for the day, give your review of the wine and the word of the day at the end, and to lengthen, you can just talk about whatever.
I was ambitious when I said short form.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah, 100%. And then you guys talk about it a little bit more, about what the structure would be. You even talk about, having an intro and, hearing background music of wine bottles popping and people talking in a cafe. And then Cayden says, after all of that, I think we need to start this podcast, Will. Will responds, I'm just saying, I'm down for trying a couple of episodes. And then I respond with, I fully support this endeavor.
Indeed, you have been our greatest supporter.
And I have from the very beginning,
That is
which I
awesome.
thought was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
That's
okay.
really cool
Now
to
that
see.
that
About
little, the beginning of the podcast, of your guys' podcast, and then letting me join, all that fun stuff.
That was almost 2 years
That
ago.
was the beginning. That is how it started. So now that we've got that, we're going into the third question. Are we ready?
I am ready.
Who came up with the date vibes first? Will, or Cayden. Cayden.
It was Will.
It was. Yep.
Oh, okay.
It was Will. He came up with the date vibes first. Now, what episode did you guys first start doing ratings? Cayden.
Episode 4.
Wrong. Will.
3?
Ding, you got
Oh,
it.
I'm so close. I was right between 3 and 4.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
Good job.
I think we did a couple, and then I was like, no, we should do ratings. Yeah.
Yep. Yep, exactly. Okay.
When did we start
Next
doing
question.
dates? When did we start doing the date vibe?
Just wait.
Future question. Got it.
Hold up, Cayden. Don't ask any questions. I'm
I
asking
feel
the
like
questions
we can't
here.
hear Cadence, but you can at least see it when he shakes.
I know, I can see
You can
him.
see
I
it,
can see
so
him.
that works.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Now, next question. What was the first deal of the week? Cayden.
Fabletics.
Yep. Good job.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep, it was Fabletics. What episode was the first deal of the week? Cayden.
Episode 5?
Nope. Wrong. Will.
3?
Ooh, so close. It was episode 2.
Ah.
Yeah.
early. That was
Very,
early.
very close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew
Now-
it was early on. I just didn't
I
know
turned
how
off my noise
early.
suppression, and it's not my fault that you can't hear my rattle here.
We can see
Okay,
it, though.
it's okay.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see it. I can see it,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Don't worry. Okay, now, next question. Which episode was the first dad joke of the week? Will.
2.
No, wrong. Cayden.
Episode 5.
Again, wrong. It was episode 7.
7?
Really? Wow.
Yep, it was
I-
episode 7.
Man, I was almost
Yep.
guessing 1 because it feels like it's been forever.
Although Yeah, I was
I
gonna
know,
say,
right?
in reality, I've made dad jokes every episode.
No, you did not, actually. You did not.
No. I'm saying with the brand of humor that I employ.
Yes, that is true. However, there was a very... Let me go on to the next question.
You know what? We could
was
just
the
raise
first
our
dad
hands
joke?
for this. We could raise our hands for this, and it would be way easier.
No, I like
Yeah,
the shake.
okay, go ahead. You like the shake? That was my backup method. In case the
okay.
shake
Oh,
didn't
yeah?
work.
Hand's
Yeah.
fine. I'll shake
Yeah.
and do hand.
That doesn't do much
There
good.
you go. Okay, so next question was, what was the first dad joke? Will.
I don't remember the joke exactly, but was it the crusty bus station? Or a busty
No.
No.
That wasn't the first one.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't the first one, but good guess. Good guess.
Yeah.
Was it the farm girl one?
Nope, it wasn't that one.
Ah.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what it is. Do you know why chicken coops have 2 doors?
Oh, because if they had 4, they'd be a chicken sedan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It's because you had guessed sedan in one of the Wordles. And
That's
so that's
right.
why.
And then
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh, you know what? We should do dad joke of a week. That reminds me of the
Yep. And then I said yes, I fully support this again, and so you started doing the dad joke segment.
Were you in that episode?
No, I just put it in the comments.
Oh, right. Yeah, because you were in
Yeah.
episode. You were in an earlier episode.
Don't look it up, Sue. Don't
No,
look at
I remember.
anything.
I remember.
Okay. I see you typing, and I'm like, don't. No cheating.
Typing.
No cheating.
I'm still surprised it took so long for the dad joke to come in.
Yeah, I would have thought
I
that
know,
would have
right?
been
I was
pretty
surprised
quick.
too.
Yeah.
I was super
Okay.
surprised.
I was
Cool.
slacking.
Okay. All right, next question. In what episode did Will first leave the chat? Cayden.
Episode 2.
Yep. You got it.
It was so early.
Yep.
I knew it was 1 or 2, and I was like, it's got to be episode 2.
Yep.
Now, how many times has Will left the chat in all of the episodes? Cayden.
5.
Ooh, close, but no. Will.
3.
Nope. 4.
Oh.
4
Really?
times.
That many?
4 times over all the episodes, though, and it was mostly in the first 4 episodes.
Yeah,
The first
Yeah,
2, 3,
because he
4,
left
5, 6,
3
yeah.
in a row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was true. Yeah, it became a tradition. Okay, now, when was the first Windows notification jump scare? Cayden.
Episode 6.
Nope, wrong. Will.
It was the episode after I first left the chat, I think. So I left chat, in the next episode we got the Windows Noti. So I'm gonna say
you're right.
4.
Was
Wrong.
it
it
3?
It
3?
was the first episode.
Oh, really?
Really?
The very first episode was
Did
the
we-
That was
first
later.
Windows notification.
Did we acknowledge it?
Yep, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cayden did.
Oh.
Because of
okay.
course, you wouldn't have heard it, but Cayden heard it, and then also it
Yeah.
was on the podcast too.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, because I was recording through OBS then. I was recording the Discord
Mm-hmm.
call, and it records all my computer audio.
Yeah.
yep, exactly.
You know what's
We
funny
fixed
is
that.
I remember the first episode, listening back and being like, this is actually okay.
But
Yeah.
now, listening back, if we listen back to episode 1, it's not as good as as
It's
the current one.
not
We're in a
as good.
much better...
It's true.
Yeah.
It's
We have
true, yeah. But
grown.
still, yes, you guys have definitely grown. Okay, next question. We ready?
Yes.
How many Windows alerts have there been? Cayden.
There's been 2.
Nope.
Oh,
Wrong.
I know
Will.
the answer.
3.
Nope. Wrong.
More than
I
3?
feel so bad.
6.
Is there 6?
6.
Oh my
6.
goodness.
And it's
What
one per
episodes?
episode. I have to go back into my other spreadsheet. But I have to go into my other
6?
spreadsheet, but yeah, I can tell you exactly which.
Wait. Are you counting the highlight episode 9.5?
Yes, I am.
Because those are repeat Windows alerts.
No. Nope.
Oh,
They are.
I have listened to that highlight episode 5 times, man. They were not repeats.
How are they not repeats?
It wasn't, no. Dude, I'm not counting the repeats, okay?
Okay.
I know how to count on a highlight episode.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just asking if you were counting the highlight episode, as in that when I asked if you were counting the highlight episode.
Only, okay, not the parts of the highlight episode where it calls back to other ones. The
Yeah.
little commentary that you make in between, I counted.
Yeah.
You got
And
a
there weren't
Windows
any- There
Noti
might have been
during
one at the
that?
beginning of that.
I'm gonna go back. I'll tell you. I don't want to leave this spreadsheet right now.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
tell you which ones they were later.
Okay.
okay. This is
Speaking
really
of
fun,
which-
by the way.
How many were there? Remind me, how many
I'm
were there?
glad.
There's 5?
6.
So
Six.
many.
Lord, I didn't know there was that many.
6 Windows notification jump scares. All right. Speaking of which, how many times has Cayden said riveting listening?
Ooh,
Cayden.
14.
Nope.
I feel like this should be
Well-
used closer because it's so many.
There's probably a lot.
Riveting listening.
Probably a lot
May I
more than
ask
14.
what episode we're on?
No,
No, this
I'm
is
not going
across
through
the entire
episodes.
thing.
This is across the
No,
entire
no,
podcast.
I know what episode we're on right now.
This is the 19th episode.
Oh, we're on 19. Yeah, we're on 19.
Because I
I'm not
feel like
counting
18
today.
episodes before this.
Just so you know, I'm only counting the past 18 episodes. I'm not counting today.
yeah. I'm gonna say 18.
No,
25.
no, wrong again. No, actually, it's only 7.
Really?
Okay.
Yep,
only 7?
times.
I thought I said that
Yep,
way more
only
often.
7.
Yeah.
I must actually be riveting listening.
I didn't count doubles. Okay. Did I? Wait,
Define
I might
doubles.
have. I might have counted when you said it more than once.
Oh, within
But yes,
the same.
you did-
Even so, 7 is
Yeah, within the
surprising.
same episode.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that happening. Yep.
Yep. Okay. We have now gotten to the point where I need you guys to now open up the 4th item.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
And this
in-
is
in
the
your
card,
box.
right?
This is
Oh.
the card. Yes.
Okay, and this is the last item, right?
Yep, that is the last item.
Okay.
Okay, like open it fully and read it.
Yep.
Is there money?
I wish.
Oh.
Okay, also, Guy, Venetia, I dislike you and all that you stand for.
Wait, what? Mine's very pleasant. I don't know.
Well,
Yes, it is.
it's a sticker. This
So-
is never going to give you up with a cinnamon roll on it. It's a cinnamon roll. This is never going to give you up.
Yep.
Which is valid because I did the same to you, so I deserve
Yep.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, in Cayden's card, there's a little cinnamon roll sticker that says "Never gonna give you up," and also on the inside of the card, I say because you love stickers so much.
which is funny because I really strongly dislike stickers.
Yep,
You know this about me.
I do know this. But then I gave Will a very nice card with like really nice, pretty stickers.
Yeah, mine's really pleasant. I have cats. I have a little plant.
Yep, it's Bean Sprout.
And also, Venetia, in response to this, thank you for being on the podcast. You are a joy to have on the show.
Aw, thank you for
Yeah.
letting me be on the podcast.
I did
Well-
check though one of the stickers that you sent me.
Yeah.
You know, it has the I'd rather be Wordling, and it's a picture of a phone and somebody playing Wordle.
Yep.
And their first word they guessed was brain. Second word games. Third word is army. Army, happy place, you know.
Yeah.
Army is not a valid word, I checked.
Yeah, that is very true. Armai is not a valid
Yeah.
word, but you
I
know,
thought maybe
Wordle You actually punched it.
Yeah, I actually punched it in because I was like, maybe that's one to keep in my pocket.
You need some bells.
Beautiful. I love that. that is. I
It's
love that
really
so much.
cute, though. I love it. Thank you.
Aw, I'm glad.
That's
There's no
good.
more surprises. That's the last of the presents.
Yeah,
for
his
you.
battery is at half health on his little iPhone
know.
on the
Yeah.
sticker.
Yep.
Thank you for all the gifts, Venetia.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you
at
very much.
11:50 too, so that might be PM.
He's a
Trying to get
late
it done
night
before
Wordle
the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah.
So that they don't skill issue and lose their streak like yours truly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Oh,
these are
man.
super cool. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad.
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
This is awesome.
Aw,
Yeah.
you're very welcome. Thank you, guys. It has been, like I said, a blast. I have
Yeah.
enjoyed this so much.
It's so cool. And I got little sticker that looks like bean sprout, my succulent.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Shout out
very,
to Bean Sprout, by the way.
Shout out to
I don't know
Bean
if we
Yes.
mentioned him on the podcast.
No, but he's
I don't
been
know.
with
We
me
never have.
since the start of COVID.
Yep. Yeah.
He has a very long story, which, by the way, he's doing okay. He needs to be watered. He's changing colors. I don't know if you'll be able to see him very well.
That's actually, you know what? That's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
They call
Perfect.
that, yeah, they call that sun stress. Mine change colors too.
Sweet.
They
okay.
get more like pretty. Yeah.
Totally sidetracked, sorry. Okay, but thank you so
No,
much.
it's okay.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. Okay, now we can go into the next question, which is, how many Rickrolls have there been? Cayden.
Are we counting today?
Yes.
3.
Nope. Wrong. Will.
Oh, there's,
One?
there's 4!
Huh?
There's 4!
Really?
Bill said 1. There's 4.
I said one.
Will said 1,
Yep,
but there's 4. I forgot about
There's
the 4th.
4. Yep. There's been 4.
I forgot
So
about the 4th.
Really?
in episode 11,
The
Cayden
start of
comes in
season
just kinda
2.
like-
I'm right in the
yep,
background.
start of season 2. Yep, he's in the background and he's like, never gonna give you up.
Oh,
And he's like, oh,
that's
Yep.
right.
Forgot about that. There's 4.
And then in the background of our latest live episode, he was playing Never Gonna Give You Up.
that was our intro
Oh.
We
music.
didn't hear it until we watched the episode.
Oh.
And then
I knew that, and I
got
gave you the dice.
rickrolled. Yep, I got rickrolled by the dice, or the die. And then, yep, just today, I rickrolled.
I forgot about that one where I was like mumbling it in the background.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep. So there's been 4. There's been 4 rickrolls.
Yeah. As soon as I finished saying 3, I realized.
Yep.
Man.
Okay. Now, this next part of podcast trivia, I am also very proud of. And I would like to tell you what I did. Like I said, I did too much. I downloaded every single one of our episodes, turned them into MP3s, uploaded them using an AI transcriber in order,
gosh.
and then and then went in and differentiated each speaker, making sure everybody was labeled correctly, and I found out the talk time of every single one of us.
Oh my gosh.
In
Oh my gosh.
in percentages.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's word count percentage, right?
It's it's word count percentage.
Yeah.
It's like how much you've talked.
Did
pretty
you
much.
use
It's how
that
many
same
words
one
you've
that
said.
I sent you guys a while ago?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I had to pay for it.
Yeah, the one I
wow.
used, you had to pay for anything beyond a half hour.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
this is over 18 episodes.
Yep.
Okay, so what is your question?
I uploaded all 18 episodes and figured out what our talk time was. So,
You did do too much, but we love it.
Yeah.
now, pay attention to these questions, okay? Who had the highest percentage of talk time on average in each episode that included me? So just the episodes that only include me, okay? Who had the highest talk time? Cayden.
I'm gonna go out on a limb a little bit, and I'm actually gonna say me.
Wrong. Will.
Ooh.
So you're saying okay, wait, repeat the. Oh, no, you said you wouldn't, but.
I can.
No.
I will. If these ones, okay. I will repeat these ones because these ones are hard. Okay. So, who had the highest average talk time in each episode that included me?
Okay. So only the episodes that included you?
Yeah, so it's
None
episodes,
of the other episodes.
Episodes 3
Only
and
the
4,
episodes.
and everything from like 13 on.
Oh,
Yep.
well then you.
Yeah.
See, that was the intuitive answer. That's what I wanted, but I figured it would actually be something out on a limb.
I honestly
Yep.
almost thought Cayden, because there's been times where Cayden will tell a story
I've told a lot
and
of stories.
it's just silent. And I'm like,
Yep.
which is
Yep.
like, that. It was between you two.
Yeah, my
obviously.
instinct
Okay.
was Vi, honestly, but I went counter to
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
instinct.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm going to tell you
cool.
the percentages, okay? So, yes, I got first. My average over all the episodes that only included me was 37% of the time I talk. Second was Cayden with 34%.
Ooh, it's close.
And, of course, last was Will with 27%.
Sorry, Will.
No, you're good.
Yep. So now, who had the highest talk time in a single episode? And this is over all of the episodes. Cayden.
I'm going to say this one's me.
You were right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I've
believe
had
that
too many
one.
hunting stories or other hiking stories
Yep.
or whatever. It's like,
Yep.
can I guess the episode?
Yes, you can. Guess which episode it is.
Okay, I'm gonna say I'm scrolling through the episodes real quick. I just want to double check here.
All right, don't cheat.
No, I just want to make sure I got the right episode. Where is it?
Don't cheat. I'm only giving you like 5 more seconds.
Oh, it's episode 16.
4.
Episode 16. Episode 16, the first one with Castellani.
No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
That was the one where I told about deer
It
hunting.
was actually episode 8.
Oh, that makes sense.
You talked. Wait, let me double check that I don't have. Okay. You talked 62% of the time.
I mean, actually,
That's the
Wait,
whiskey
was that with-
episode.
was that you? That was just Cayden and I.
That was just you
Yep,
two.
that was
So
just the two of us,
in-
and it
in
was
the
the whiskey
episodes-
episode.
Yes. Yeah. So this is the highest talk time in a single episode over all of the episodes. It's Cayden with 62%. I'm second with 50%. And Will, of course, is okay. Will, you are a close third with 48%. Okay? And that's
Okay.
the highest talk time you had, highest percentage in a single episode. Like
Yeah.
in any one episode, what was the highest percentage you ever
Yeah.
got?
We do a pretty good job of sharing the love.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not too bad.
Episode
Cool.
8
Alright.
makes sense as an outlier because that was the first one we did whiskey.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I had started
that was the
reading
whiskey.
Dune.
Yeah.
That was the whiskey episode. Okay, now, pay attention. Over all of the episodes, excluding mine, so it's just you guys, okay?
Okay.
None of the episodes that I was in, it's just all the episodes where it was just you two. Who had the highest talk time? Will.
Cayden.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a competition.
So
That was an easy
Caden
one.
had
Yeah.
54%, okay? Of all the
That's
episodes
really
of just you.
That's
close.
not bad, actually.
Yep.
Actually.
Yep.
I was worried it was going to
54%.
be way more.
Yep, that's your average. It's 54%. Will, your average was 43%.
That's
Wait, where-
pretty good.
Now-
Hold on.
Yeah,
What
not
was
too bad.
mine? 54?
54%, yep.
And Will's was 43?
Yeah.
That adds up to 97. Where's the other
That's
3%?
the average. That's the average.
I see. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I thought the
goodness.
same thing, to be fair.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
wait.
This is the average, okay? Over all of the
Average
episodes,
talk
what was your
time, okay.
average
That's pretty
talk time?
good,
There you
though.
go.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good that we actually split that close.
Yeah, I guess
Yep.
I'll have to talk
Yeah.
more. So.
I also too checked, like, I also, what is that, like cross-checked between who was hosting the episode and trying to see if, like, if the person who was hosting the episode was the one that talked more.
If there was a correlation.
But yeah, if there was a correlation, no.
Is it is there an inverse correlation?
No.
Okay.
It's literally just random, quite honestly.
Interesting.
Like there's the episode where Will was hosting, but you talked the most.
Valid.
Yep. So, okay. Now I'm kind of leaning it, or I'm letting you know some of the other questions. So, now next one. Now this is over every single episode, okay? Every single episode, including mine. So over all 18 episodes, who had the highest talk time average over all of the episodes? Cayden. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I have more episodes than Vi. I think that bumps my average up.
Yep.
Yep.
So your average is 45%. Mine is 37.
Mm-hmm.
Will, yours is 36. So we're close.
Pretty close. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
Okay, now.
For the listeners, I
This is-
pointed at myself during that when I gave my answer. I forgot we were
Yeah.
on an audio podcast. That's just riveting
Yep.
listening right there. Add another one
Yeah.
to
It
the
was
tally.
Cayden. It was Cayden. Okay, now this is I think the last. Yes, this is the last one about talk time. So, over all the episodes, all of them combined, okay, who had the lowest talk time? Man, that was so
That was
close.
the exact same time.
That was the
Real,
exact
rock,
same
paper, scissors.
time.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, rock paper. That was like
Benicia, count us in.
sex. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh!
Ooh.
Both
Okay.
scissors.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Paper.
Okay.
Oh.
Cayden won.
It was,
Cayden won.
Wait. Hold on. I have to ask a clarifying question. Does this include people who come in randomly throughout the episode?
No.
Okay.
But it does
It only
include-
includes
it
proper
does
guest
in-
stars.
Yes.
Okay, so like my mom is not a valid guess. Stowe.
Wrong.
It's not Stowe?
Nope. It's not Stowe. Cayden or Will, do you want to give it a shot?
Okay, so this includes the proper guest stars?
Yes. So this is over all of the episodes.
Yeah.
The
Including
lowest
proper
average
guest stars,
talk
which are
time.
just me and Stowe have been your only guest stars.
Yeah.
Who had the lowest talk time in a single episode?
Out of everybody. So that's
I mean-
us,
oh,
us three and Stowe.
I guess me?
Yep,
Yeah,
it was you.
I realized after
Okay.
Will after that. Yeah.
Yep, it was you with 18% in one episode is how little you talked.
Was that the
Oh
RPG
wait.
episode?
Hold on. You said lowest average talk time.
That's still Will.
Yeah, no, it is still Will, but the lowest talk time in a single episode was what the question
Yes,
actually
lowest talk
was.
time in a single episode. This is why you have to pay attention to the questions, man.
Yeah, but what you said was lowest average talk time, which is a
No, I
different
didn't.
question than you intended to ask.
I read exactly what was on there.
Really? Because I feel like I heard lowest average.
Play it back.
We can go back. We'll
Yeah.
play it back. We'll play it back.
You must
and
have
if
said
so, I'll give
lowest
you.
talk time, and I assumed average. That's probably what it was.
It could be. Yeah,
I
it
heard
could be.
a single episode, and then I thought RPG episode, I was pretty quiet.
Yeah. It
Let me see
episode
which
4.
one it was.
It was episode 4, part 2 with you
Let's
the
see.
first time you guest starred.
Yep, it was. It was
Yeah.
episode 4. Episode 4, you only talked for 18%
Do
of
I get
that
bonus
episode.
points for naming the episode?
But, Stowe was a close second because he got 19% in his guest star episode.
Oof, man, that's a rough episode to guest star.
That's really rough.
That's rough for a guest star.
That was a rough episode to listen to multiple times.
Yeah. Sorry, Stowe, we love you, but...
Yes. Okay, now, we're out of talk time. Now we're down to length.
Thank goodness. Okay.
How many hours, and we're not including the highlight episode, okay?
Okay.
We're not including that. How many hours are all the episode combined? Cayden.
78.
No. Will.
Can I think this through out loud?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm thinking when we first had you on, I think that was a 3 or 4 hour episode. So, and then we've had 18, right? We've had 18. We average about 2 hours per episode. So 16-ish times 2, 32 plus. I'm going to guess like 37.
Dude, 34.
30.
Ah!
You are so close,
I was way
though.
too high.
So
because
close.
episode 1 and 2 were shorter. They were 1 hours.
Yeah, they were only...
That's
Yep.
what it was.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
almost all of season 1 was only 1 hour episodes.
Yeah.
Stop
that's
looking at
I
the
didn't-
episodes because I have more questions.
I'm not looking at the episodes.
Okay.
I didn't factor that in.
I have
Otherwise,
the
I would
Google
have.
sheet pulled up, but it is only on episode 19 right now.
Don't look at the Google sheet.
It's only on episode
Do not
19.
look at anything, sir. You are cheating.
It is scrolled all the way
Close
down
it.
to episode 19.
Close it. No, close them. Close them both. No looking. Sir, you are cheating.
I was not cheating.
I was so close. Can I get half a
You were
point?
so-
Because Caden's
You-
cheating. And I was
Yes.
close.
Yes. How
dare you.
Okay. If we included the so I also calculated this. If we included the highlight episode, it would be 36 hours, 10 minutes, 48 seconds. But just the actual episodes, it's 34 hours, 3 minutes, and 54 seconds.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
Now, of the posted length, this is the next question. Of the posted length of each episode, which episode was the longest?
Clarifying question. Do you count
Yes.
two-parters?
I do not combine them as one.
Okay.
They are separate episodes.
Little taking a guess.
So like I said, of all the episodes that are posted, which one? Will.
I don't know if I can say the episode number, but it was the second time we had you on.
Wrong.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Episode 17, the second live show.
Ooh, so close.
That was a good
That is-
one.
That's a very good one. That is the second longest one.
Ooh.
Okay, that's in second place. The first one is the first live show.
Really?
That tracks.
That was
Yep,
just
the
Caden
first-
and I, wasn't it?
Yep, the first live show was 3 hours, 12 minutes, 24 seconds. And the second live show was 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 21 seconds. So very close, very close.
Wait,
and the
wait.
third longest episode was episode 13, which was my first episode back,
Yeah, I
which is
knew.
2 hours, 28 minutes, and 9 seconds.
That was going to be up there.
Yep. And this is just a bonus one. The lowest, like the shortest episode of all the episodes is the first episode at exactly 1 hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember
Yep,
that
yep,
one.
yep.
We're like, oh, sweet, 1 hour.
Yep.
Also, too, I would like to say, now this is just bonus, because like I said, so all the episodes combined, okay, including the highlight one is 36 hours. I kid you not, I have listened to every single episode at least 4 or 5 times, not including the times I went in and listened to them to fix the transcriptions and make sure that, like, every person was the right person. So,
That's terrible. That's way too much
I-
of both Will and I.
and surprisingly, I'm not sick of you guys. Like, if anything, I was like, oh yeah,
I'm sick
we should
of
talk
me.
about that.
You know these
the bonus one-
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know these episodes
I know
way
these
too
episodes.
well.
It is very true. I know them too much. I had to take a break for a little bit because I was
Yeah.
listening to them so much. To be fair, I listened to them on 2x speed. So like I
Okay.
listened
Even
to
so.
yeah, to get through all of them so I could like
We podcast
get all
your
the
dreams
information.
now.
Yep.
Your
Yep.
dreams are narrated
So-
by us.
The bonus though, dude, you have no idea.
I don't want to think of that. Okay. What's
Yeah,
next?
no, like Mike's coming at me and like. But the bonus thing is, Cayden is actually the one that's most responsible for us going overtime because he goes on tangents more often than I do or Will does.
Really? Okay.
Yep. Yep.
fair.
You go on like you derail the conversation, and it's so funny because every time you derail the conversation, right before it, you're like, "Okay, we gotta go. Come on, wrap it up, wrap it." And it's hilarious because then you start going off on this other little tangent, and you're like, "Okay, short story, real quick." It's just like it's hilarious,
Oh my
dude.
gosh.
Absolutely hilarious. Okay, next segment, wine trivia. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
So put your thinking caps on for this one.
Oh, no.
How many wines have been tried on the podcast? Not counting today.
Not counting today,
Cayden.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, because
Good
some were whiskey
job, man.
and sake episodes.
We've done whiskey and sake
Yep.
episodes, but
That's
we've also doubled up several times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really? 16? Well, we've had
Yep,
18
16.
episodes. Because we had
We've
an
doubled
episode
up a
with
lot of
3.
times.
We had a... Didn't we have an episode with 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We
Crazy.
hadn't. No, we. Hang on. You know what?
Three
I can't
sakes.
clarify because there's. I can't clarify because there's other questions. Next
Okay,
question is.
okay.
How many sakes have we tried? Cayden.
4.
Yep. 4 sakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first one was on episode
2.
2, I believe.
That was
Yeah.
episode 2.
Yeah.
That was
Okay,
the
now pay
Johto
attention.
Yuzu sake.
Pay attention to this next question, okay? Which of these has not been a wine that we have tried on the podcast? I'm going to list some wines, okay? Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Red Blend, Petit Syrah, Sangiovese, Rosé, Chardonnay.
Can you repeat? Oh, wait, no, I got it.
Cayden.
Chardonnay. We haven't had a Chardonnay.
Yeah.
Right. There
Yeah.
you go. Good. There are 2 more in that list.
Can you repeat
I'll
them?
repeat it for you.
Thank you.
Yes. Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Red Blend, Petit Syrah, Sangiovese, Rosé. Cayden,
Merlot. We haven't had a Merlot.
right? What's the last one? Will.
I'm going between 2 right now. I'm gonna say... What was the first one? Cabernet Franc?
There, Sauvignon Blanc,
Or
Cabernet
s-
Franc.
Oh. The Franc one.
Wrong.
We
You have
had
tried
that.
a Cabernet Franc.
Yeah, list them
Okay.
one more time. List them one more time.
Cayden, for the save. Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Red Blend, Petit Syrah, Sangiovese, Rosé, Chardonnay.
I'm gonna go out of left field and say Petit Syrah because I don't think we've had a pure Petit Syrah.
Yep.
Yep, I knew it. Those were the 2 I was going between.
Yep. I
knew-
think I'm pronouncing it wrong too. I think it's like Petit Syrah or Syra or something
I
like
think
No,
that.
I know what
But-
you were talking. I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah.
We had the circus one from Costco that was mostly Petit Syrah, but it was not entirely Petit Syrah, and I
Was
knew
that-
both of those other whites we'd had.
Did we have
Yeah.
that on the podcast? The circus one?
Yeah, I believe we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was called a red blend.
Okay.
Yep. So it wasn't specifically called Petit Syrah or something.
Yeah.
That was one of those.
Because it was a blend, but it was
Yeah.
primarily Syrah.
Okay, and that's where I was confused because when we did the 10 episodes, I had that at Costco on my own. And so I couldn't remember if that was on my own or if we actually did end up reviewing it.
Yeah, and we did have it on the
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I thought
Yep,
that
yep,
was
yep.
I thought that was Petite Syrah, but I wasn't sure. It was a
It's like
blend.
85% Petit
Yeah.
Syrah.
Yeah, yep.
No,
yep.
it wasn't that high.
No, it
It
was
was
like
55.
55,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it was really
mostly.
low. Yeah. There was other stuff in there. I can't remember what it was right now, but yeah, no, let's see. What was it? You know what? I'm not going to go. I'll share the spreadsheets with you guys later. We're going to
Okay.
keep doing. So, next question is, what was the lowest rated drink on the podcast? Cayden.
It was one of the sakes. It was my rating of one of the sakes. Do I have to name which
Wrong.
one? Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Wrong. You got the whole thing wrong. Will, for the steal.
I remember Cayden's been so... I think he rated one 0 out of 10.
I'm going to repeat the question for you one more time, okay?
Yeah.
What was the lowest rated drink on the podcast?
I don't remember. Was it the Blanc?
No.
No.
It
Nope.
was. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say it was not one that we specifically tried during the podcast specifically to rate, but it was probably a rating that I gave just out of the blue, an oddball rating.
Okay. Was it Coke and wine?
It was Coke
No.
and wine.
Nope, it wasn't.
was it?
You're gonna facepalm the hard Mountain Dew.
Oh, duh!
Oh, yeah! We should have got that!
It was!
Oh!
Obviously.
The hard Mountain Dew was the lowest rated drink on the podcast with a 1.5 by Cayden.
Oh, you gave it a
I knew I
score.
rated it.
Wow.
I'm surprised I gave it
Yeah.
that high of a score.
I know.
Yep. Okay. The reason why you gave it a
Man.
1.5 was just because of the color. You said
That's
it was a 0.5. Or I forget exactly. Like you said 0.5, like almost 0, but I'll put a 1.5 because it's a really cool color because it was the Baja Blast.
Yeah, it was a cool color.
Yep. Now.
Man, we should have got that.
We should have.
I know.
I
That's
must
why
have-
I knew you guys.
I must have repressed that memory.
Probably. Me too, quite honestly. Me too.
Disgusting. Well, yeah, because it
Okay.
killed your stomach because it's a weak beverage.
Yeah. I should have checked it,
Gluten in
man.
it,
I
yeah.
should have checked it. Dude, I was so sick and I didn't know why.
Yep.
Now I know why. Okay, next question. What was the lowest rated wine on the podcast? Cayden.
It was one of the whites. It was either the Sauvignon Blanc or the Cabernet Franc. Do I have to say which one? I'm gonna say it was the Cabernet Franc.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a white wine.
Ooh.
Will, for the steal?
I'm trying to
Coke
think
and
of
wine.
what we all tried. It was a wine? And you're not including
Yep.
sake as a wine, right?
No, I'm not including the sake.
No. I would have guessed white wine. Like, I'm gonna guess it was in episode 4. Can I guess
No,
that
'cause
way?
I think that was my episode.
Those were the Pinot Noirs.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
It was
okay.
it was
and
probably the
It
rosé.
wasn't. Yep, it was the
Yeah, it was
rosé.
the rosé.
Oh, I'm trying
It was
to
the
remember.
Quaiding North GSM Rogue Valley Rosé, which you guys kept calling a white wine, but was actually a rosé.
Well, we compared it to a white wine.
Really?
Yes.
Was it Cayden that rated it so low?
Yep, it was a 5.5 by Cayden and a 3 by Stowe.
Yeah, I was gonna say Stowe rated it low.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Stowe doesn't like anything.
Because
Yeah.
I actually like that
5.5.
rosé.
Yeah,
That's why
Yeah.
I
No,
didn't
no.
cross my mind. Yeah.
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 But that
It was
the
either the
lowest
whites or the
rated
rosé,
wine.
and I went with the whites.
Yeah. That was the lowest rated wine on the podcast. So
Yeah.
now we're getting into more wine knowledge, okay?
Okay.
So when you say a wine is dry, what does that mean? Cayden.
The tannins are more forward. It's less sweet. It's less sweet.
Ooh, you almost failed that
Yeah.
because it
Generally,
is
that's what I
less-
associate, but it is less sweet.
Yep. Yep.
Whoa.
That was actually one of the clarifications in the comments that I made, that a lot of people will say it's dry because they feel the dryness of the tannins. But
That's a
When it has a lot
stringentness,
of
not
tan-
dryness.
exactly, the dryness is the level of sweetness.
Nice save, man.
I try.
That was a half.
Generally they come together. A lot of
Yeah,
times I notice
alright.
they come together.
All right.
I'm just
ready?
trying to
Next
justify.
question.
Okay.
I know you are. Next question. How do sparkling wines get their bubbles? Cayden.
Secondary fermentation after the bottle is sealed.
Yep.
Same as
Through a
kombucha.
second fermentation. The CO2 is when the yeast ferments sugars in the wine in the second fermentation. And there are 3 methods of secondary fermentation as well,
Interesting.
which I know Will research, but probably doesn't remember now.
I remember one method, they flip the bottle upside down and they
Yep.
chill the neck of it or something. Yep.
Yep, that is called
The
the
old-
traditional method.
The old neck chill maneuver.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they have the tank method, and the forced method is actually when they put the CO2 in, which I learned. And I was like,
See,
oh,
I'm more traditional. I don't force it.
yeah.
Traditional kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that made me feel better because I'm like, oh, I wasn't crazy by saying that they add CO2, but that's an actual thing. But it's only done. So I learned this. Okay, other sparkling wine facts now. I learned that, in order for it to have like the sparkling wine label, it has to be made in one of those methods, the tank method or the traditional method. But if it doesn't have the sparkling wine label, and usually the forced method is associated with really cheap wines like Barefoot wine that's like carbonated and it doesn't have the sparkling wine, that is the forced method of adding CO2 to those wines. And they're basically like box wines or not box wines because you can't do the carbonation, but like those cheap kind
Yeah,
of.
something cheap and garbage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Or like the cans. Any of the canned wines that you get, those are usually the forced method.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
To put wine in a can.
I know.
Why do
I
bad
know.
things happen to good wine?
But anyway, that's your that was in my research when I was doing all the stuff. I found that out and I was like,
Okay.
okay. So that's
That's
another
cool.
correction. That's a correction and clarification from another episode.
Okay.
Now-
I'm still waiting for that doozy of one that you teased.
I got you. Next question. What does it mean when a wine is corked? Ooh, Will.
So you see, when a wine is corked, it means that things have gone wrong in that wine's life. It has to do with the cork, you see. And things have happened where the cork is not doing its job. And
And what happens?
and it affects the flavor of the wine. Yeah, and it's corked. So So you see, I just know that you can prevent the corkiness of it by not using a cork.
You're not wrong.
Oh, okay, I will give you half a point if Cayden is not able to explain.
It doesn't. Okay.
It happens when a
doesn't
wine is
seal
corked.
properly with the cork.
Not necessarily. See, what happens when a wine is corked is in the neck of the bottle there is a cork in there, and then that seals it off. No, I'm just kidding. When a wine is corked, it means that the wine has chemically reacted with something in the cork, and it's been contaminated, and the wine essentially tastes like it's spoiled. It tastes absolutely garbage.
Yep.
I'll
Corked
take my
wine
half
is-
point.
Yeah, you'll get a half point.
Right, the
Corked
other
wine
half.
is wine. You'll both get half a point. Corked wine is wine that has been contaminated by a chemical compound called TCA. TCA is created by a chemical reaction between fungi in cork and other substances such as cleaning products or bleach.
Tricosamine. I made that up.
There you go.
Jeez.
All right. This next, okay, you might be able to catch up with this next one, Will, okay? This next question is, spit some rosé facts.
Oh no.
Cayden.
Rosé can be
Cayden.
made in a number of different ways, but one of the primary ways that a rosé is made, you sort of start the fermentation process of the wine with the skins of a red wine grape in, but partway through the fermentation you pull those skins out, so it has a little bit of that reddish color to it, but it also does not have oftentimes the tannins that come from the skins of the grape, so it can produce a more mellow version of what normally would be constituted as a red wine grape.
There you go. There's some
Yeah.
good red rosé facts. I'm so sorry. Great rosé facts right there. I put on here, rosé wine is made by crushing red grapes and allowing the juice to briefly macerate with the grape skins for,
That's a terrible
for a
word.
short period, a few hours to a couple of days, extracting a light pink color before quickly pressing the juice away from the skins, then fermenting the juice to produce the final rosé wine. Essentially, it's a red wine where the skin is
Not there.
in contact, like not in contact very long.
Yeah, you just pull
So,
it
yeah.
earlier. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So, good job.
Thank you.
Very good job, Cayden.
I trained
Now.
you well.
Yes, master.
All right. Next question. What does it mean when we say it's the Pinot Noir of blank?
That means it's a very watered down, basic, and really not great version of the original thing.
Wrong.
Oh.
Will, you want to try?
Oh. It's the Pinot Noir. I mean, Oh! I got this. You ready? I'm going to use the keyword you're looking for. I'm
All
going to
right.
use it.
All right.
Approachable.
Yes!
Approachable! I said approachable.
That's the word.
No,
No,
you
you didn't.
didn't.
You
I
didn't.
did
No, you
say
didn't.
approachable.
You said basic.
No, you didn't.
I
you
said it's
said-
the watered down, basic, approachable version
No,
of...
you did not use the word
Nope, you did not.
approachable. You
did not use the word approachable.
I will roll
Nope.
the tape.
Do it.
I'm not
go
going to
and
roll
listen
it
to
now
it
because
over and
it'll
over
screw up the recording. I'm not going to do it now. But we'll
Yep.
listen to this episode back.
We will.
I could have sworn
So
I said
it means it's approachable, appeals to everyone, non-offensive.
Yeah.
Good job, Will. Good job. All right, here's a bonus question for bonus points. Are we ready? What is kombucha? Oh,
I had that by a
Cayden.
mile. It is fermented
did.
tea.
yep. It is fermented tea.
Yeah.
All right, we have concluded the wine trivia for the podcast. Now we are going into podcast Wordle trivia.
Oh my
okay?
gosh. There's more than 2 more categories.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I am extremely proud of this spreadsheet, okay? Because I went through and I tallied every single episode's Wordles, what score you guys got in every single episode, and your
Oh,
averages and
buddy.
totals of every single episode. So not including today's, okay? I will
Okay.
I will put our today's in for today,
Yeah.
for like after this,
At
but
another time.
not including today's. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Who had the most sixes? Will.
Me? Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
Yep. All right. Next question. Over all of the episodes, whose average was the best? Cayden.
Does this include you?
Yes.
You.
Yep. It was me. I'll go over the numbers later.
Okay.
All right. Next question. Did anyone ever get a flat 3? Cayden?
No.
Nope. No one ever got a flat 3. That was the major
No.
the major correction because you guys kept saying that you got a flat 3, but you never did.
Like
okay.
3s all across?
Yeah,
Yeah, just a
where you
flat
get,
three for your
threes are, you know, or a 2 to compensate for a 4 or something like that, where 3's the average.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
feel-
you mean
yeah.
like our average was 3?
Yep.
Yeah, we'd gotten
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
really close, but like I think I've been
Okay.
one off of a flat 3 before.
Speaking
I
of
would
which,
believe that.
next question. Who got the closest to a flat 3? Cayden.
I had that by a mile. It was me.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Whoa!
Oh!
Will? It's now
This is
to you to
including
steal.
guest stars?
Yep.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Stowe.
It's Venetia.
No.
It was me.
Yeah.
Ah!
because
It was me.
because if Stowe was the closest, Venetia's average would not have been the best. Because if
Yeah,
he had
I got
gotten
the
like
closest.
you were one off, weren't you?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
one off. Yep. Now, next question. How many times did Will and Cayden tie? Will.
Are we including today?
No.
1?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah!
Once.
Oh, no, everything
And
just
that's
froze
another
for me.
correction because I think at one
Oh
point,
no, this is bad. This is very bad.
at one point,
Uh-oh, Cayden said
I
everything
thought-
froze.
I thought, oh, you froze.
Everything froze for me right there. I missed the entire response to. I heard Will's answer, but nothing after that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only there was another correction clarification that I thought happened because in the episode, Will mistakenly reiterated his numbers to where it looked like you both had tied. I re-listened to that episode multiple times and he said his score wrong, his numbers wrong. And I added, like every time you would say, oh, I got a this, I got a that, I got a that, I added it all up. And it didn't equal the number that you said, the total that you got. So I went back to our text messages to see your actual post
Oh,
that you
wow.
put of your Wordle scores to double check because I thought there was another time that you had tied because you had
Yeah.
misspoken your numbers.
Yeah.
So yes, it's only been one,
Okay.
not counting today. Not counting today.
Yeah, sometimes my
So now
mouth
it's two-
doesn't work right.
Dude, I was so like I literally listened to that part, just that part of you, and I slowed it down too, so that I would like I slowed it down because I'm like, I can't be tallying this up wrong. And no, you said it wrong, and like you said, like instead of a like 3, you said a 4, or like instead of a 4, you said a 3, and it made your scores seem like they were the same. But, yep. Okay,
lied.
next podcast Wordle trivia. How many Scottish words did Will use? Cayden, not counting today.
Not counting today. 7.
No. Will, to steal.
6?
No.
Are we counting repeats?
9.
Oh,
Was
9.
it 9? Oh my
Oh wow, 9 different Scottish
We are
words. I
not
thought-
counting repeats.
9 different Scottish
9
words.
different
Let's
Scottish
see.
words.
We got him. We got rave.
Hang on,
got-
hang on. My next one is how many you can name.
Oh, can I go?
Yeah, let
No,
Cayden.
because no, I'm gonna skip it now.
Oh,
okay?
come on!
Put your hand down. No, put your hand down. Put
I
your
would have
hand
raised
down.
my hand first, anyways. You know I would have, Will.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this other one first. Okay.
Okay.
So, how many will words were there?
What constitutes a will word?
A word we had to look up.
Oh.
Cayden?
16.
No. Will.
Are we counting today?
No, we're not counting today. Those were repeats anyways.
20.
45.
45. Does that include the words that were like, I know the definition, but I'm going to look it up so I can give the answer better? Or is that just anything we looked up?
I will go. I have a whole spreadsheet called Will words.
Oh, okay.
I will go through and I'm going to say a bunch of them, okay?
Okay.
First, now, how many can you name? Cayden.
Will words total? Is this Will words or
do,
Scottish words?
You can do Scottish. It's Scottish words, but if you can name any of the Will words, you definitely can.
Oh gosh. Okay, so we got him, we got rave, we got sturt, we got coper, we got ruban, we got pluff, locust. Locust was one. Hame, rave, sturt. I ran out. I'm out.
Okay, you got, what was that, 7?
I think
7
it
or
was
8? Okay. Will, can you name any?
I honestly can't.
Okay, I'm going to go through and I'm going to say
I know
a bunch,
one was a bird.
Yes, one was a bird.
Or one was
Okay.
a fish. Something like that.
Yep, one was a fish. Yep. Okay. I'm just going to go through all of them, okay?
Okay.
Satyr,
Oh, satyr!
Mered,
Hater!
Tronk,
Mirrored.
Oh,
Trunk. How can I forget
Macer.
trunk?
Macer, Crossed with a T, Rely, Reeve,
Rave.
Per se, Preef,
Pretty good.
Oten, Spiel, but spelled wrong, Torse, Porty, Ruban, Stave, Bream, Heem, Coper, Sturt, Felon,
Belong.
Piked, Toesed, Lidar,
Oh, Toes
Salas.
was a good one.
Salas, Brise, Timbo, Spear with 2 E's, Folia, Souse,
Folic! There's another one! Folic! Folic is one of them.
Folia, it's Folia.
No, but I just
Folic.
remembered another one. Folic is another
Yeah.
one.
But Folic wasn't Folic, it was a actual word. Like you didn't really have to look that up because of folic acid.
Well, there were other ones that were in there that I don't think I had to look up.
No, so I put words that were ones like, oh, what does that mean?
Oh, okay.
Like, is that even a word? Why did Wordle like
Torse.
those words? Yeah, torse. Yep. Souse. Equid. Equid was one that was kind of like
That was
Will
Sounds
didn't
like
iffy,
know,
you're
but
yeah.
you
speaking
knew
another
it.
language.
But you still, yeah, you still had to look Equid up. So pretty much all the words you had to look up, I put in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Scythe
that
with
would
an
include
I.
the ones that it's like I knew, but I wanted to give an easy definition. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
concise definition.
Scythe, and then Stella, Bugan, Ganif, Rangi, Coast,
Coast. I forgot about Coast.
Pluff. So Return of Pluff, that was in episode 11. Tarek, Trek with the ECK. It's an archaic form of Trek, T-R-K, T-R-E-K. Crowl. Crowl, Maki,
Maki.
which that one was a slur.
Half of them.
And then
were.
episode 13, there was a repeat of Satyr. In episode 14, I did Lucre. Episode 16, there was none in part 2. Oh, wait, no. 15 was the part 2. It was just all whatevers. And then Enate with an E.
Yeah, I
Enate.
forgot about that.
Spink. Slank. Snook. S-N-O-O-K. That was also, I think, a fish.
Yeah, that one is a fish. So
And
was
Spink,
so was Brim.
Spink was the small bird. Spink was
Okay.
the small bird.
Bream
and Bream,
was,
yeah, Bream was the-
Yeah, Bream was a fish. I knew that
Bream.
one. I didn't have to look that one
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. But I put it in there because it was
Because I did
fun.
look it up.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
look it
Yeah,
up
you did
too.
look it
Yeah.
up. Yeah. Yep. And we looked up Lucre, which is one I did. And I think there was one in here that you did. Yes, pieced. You did pieced.
Oh,
Spell that.
that's a good word.
You have no idea how many times you've said that. Spell that.
I've said that a lot of times. That should be a question in here, honestly.
Yeah, I almost did it, but I was like, I have a lot. Pieced is a ski run compacted snow, literally a racetrack.
Oh,
That's what it-
P-I-S-T-E.
yeah,
Piece. Got
yeah,
it.
P-I-S-T-E. Yep.
Lippy.
That was great.
That one had me lippy stuff.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot I had this one. Okay. Who? Oh, yeah, no, Yeah, that one we already talked about. Who got the lowest score in all the episodes combined, not including today?
Billman.
Who do you think?
Billman. Will.
Lowest. Oh, I'm talking about. Never mind. We'll skip that one. Lowest is in like closest to 3, but that was
I see.
Yeah.
I misunderstood.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But it's okay. It's okay. We're skipping that one. I saw that one. I'm like, oh, I should have gotten rid of that one. Anyways. General. Okay. General. This is the last. This is the last category. Okay.
Okay.
General
This
Wordle.
is. Yep. This is general Wordle trivia. We've been playing Wordle for like 3-ish years now, or something like that. Yeah, I had the date. I realized my very first Wordle was in January, and I was really upset that I missed my Wordle anniversary of my very first Wordle.
What would you have done
Yeah.
for your Wordle anniversary? Sent like a Wordle
don't
sticker to the
know.
New York Times?
I don't know what I would have done, quite honestly, but I was really sad that I missed it.
Had some more.
But anyways, here, I was more concerned about our friend anniversaries than I was about my Wordle anniversary.
Valid.
Oh, man. Okay. General Wordle trivia. Now pay attention. What are the words that pop up with each guess in Wordle when you get it correct? So, when you get it in 1, what does it say? When you get it in 2, what does it say? Will.
I know what pops up when you get it in 3.
Okay, what is it? Let's see how many you can name.
Impressive.
Yep. Okay. What's another one?
6 is foo.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen that one a few times.
Yeah. No. It's still Will's turn.
Oh,
It's
still
still
Will.
Will's turn. Yeah. How many can you name?
I know it says great sometimes.
Yep.
What may I ask what number that one is?
Great is.
Okay.
Oh, should I? Yeah, great.
Anyways, it's okay. It's okay.
yeah.
So we got great,
You've got 3.
impressive, few,
Yep.
and is unstoppable one?
No.
No. Okay. That's it
Yep.
then. That's all I
Okay.
got.
Okay.
Caden.
Is impressive?
That's, yep. Impressive is 1.
What were the ones that Will had? He had few. How about outstanding? Is that one?
Nope. Wrong. You're gonna face
Great
palm.
is number 4, isn't it?
No.
Oh gosh, what was the one I was thinking of? I don't know. I don't remember. I had a word before
All
I
right.
started, but
Close?
Are you ready?
Is that one? No,
No.
that wouldn't be one. No, that wouldn't make
Nice?
sense.
Nope.
no. Is it nice?
Okay, are you ready? You guys are gonna like face palm seriously.
'Kay.
For when you get it in 1. Genius.
Genius. Not me.
Yeah.
When you get it in 2. Magnificent.
Magnificent.
I've seen that. Yep.
When you get it in 3. Impressive. When you get it in 4. Splendid.
Splendid.
Yep. When you get it in 5. Great. And when you get it in 6. Phew.
Yep. Yeah, I like the one for 6.
That's why you get so many of them.
Yep.
Yep. It's true. Okay. Now, these are going to be kind of hard because they are general Wordle trivia, okay? What year was Wordle released? Caden.
2020.
Wrong. Will?
So it was during COVID. COVID ran from 20. Yeah, no, it's newer than 2020, I think, because when in 2021 we started getting out of COVID about 2022-ish. It's 21 or 22. I'm gonna guess 2022.
No.
Ah!
You were so
It was
close.
21.
We danced around it.
Yep, it's 2021.
Bummer.
Now, bonus point if you can guess the month.
Hold on.
That Wordle started?
That Wordle was released.
What month is it now?
What
January?
month?
I'm gonna-
It was in
I'm gonna-
2021.
I mean,
February.
Will?
June?
No. Cayden?
January.
Nope.
Ooh.
October of
Oh, October.
2021 was when. Yep.
That's right, I
Is
had
when
it.
it was released to the public. Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was
Now.
second half. Yeah.
Yep. October of 2021 was when it was released to the public.
I
Now,
was doing my math weird.
this one is going to lean more towards Will getting it right, but how far back does the archive let you play? Cayden?
How specific do you need us to be?
Well, do you know what year
2022.
of how far back does the archive let you play?
Yeah,
What year do you think it
2022.
is? Wrong.
Darn.
Will.
Oh, 2023?
No. It's how far
Really?
back, guys. How far back does the archive let you play?
It starts in 21.
Yeah.
It will let you go
2021.
back to 21?
It'll let you go back to 2021. But you want to
Oh.
know what's really fun? Is it doesn't go back just like when Wordle was released in October 2021.
Because New York
That's
Times
not how
bought
far.
it.
Oh, it'll go back to
No.
before it was officially released.
Yep,
Really?
it goes
So-
back to June 19th, 2021, when the
I did
very
not know
first
that.
Wordle.
Wow.
Yep, very first Wordle. Yeah. And it was only released to the public in October of 2021. But it was after that that it was bought by New York Times. It was on its own for a good few months, and then it was bought by the New York Times.
Yeah, I
Wait.
knew that.
When was it bought by New York?
I have that. One sec.
Okay.
But first,
Yeah.
why is it called Wordle? Cayden.
Because the creator's name was Josh Wardle.
Yep, and it's a play on his name.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yay!
I don't
Yep.
know why I know
Now.
that, but I know.
Nice job.
Now, do you know the story behind Wordle? Ooh, Cayden.
I believe he made it for his girlfriend initially, or I know that she was at least doing most of the initial playtesting. Most of the words that were originally valid guesses and answers were her. She picked
Yep.
those.
Yep, that is exactly what it is.
COVID depression.
During the pandemic.
Yep.
Yep, during the pandemic, Josh Wardle invented. So I'm going to read you. This is from the New York Times, okay? Josh Wardle, a software engineer in Brooklyn, knew his partner loved word games, so he created a guessing game for just the two of them. As a play on his last name, he named it Wordle. While other games send notifications to your phone, hoping you'll come back throughout the day, Wordle doesn't want an intense relationship. While Miss Shaw was the lucky recipient of the first game, she has played a key role in getting it ready for the public, Mr. Wardle said. An initial list of all the 5-letter words in the English language, about 12,000, contained a lot of obscure words. Looking at you, William.
Yeah.
That would have been near impossible to guess.
I got
he
'em.
created
Will
an-
would find a way.
Yep, you got them. So he created another game for Miss Shaw. This time, she would sort through those 12,000 or so words, designating whether or not she knew them. That narrowed down the list of Wordle words to just about 2,500, which should last for a few years. And then it says, already a few words have, and this was back when it like first got acquired by the New York Times. It says, already a few words have riled up the fans. Some were upset by rebus and tapir, saying they were not familiar enough.
Yeah. Rebus is,
Although
is a kind
now-
of puzzle.
Now the words I think are
Good.
not familiar enough. And the accepting of certain words is a little off.
It is my personal opinion that goody is not a word.
Yeah. Okay, now that is the conclusion of all the questions, by
Oh,
the
wow.
way.
Oh,
That
okay.
is the whole trivia one. That was the last one, was what was the story of Wordle? Because literally, that is why we have this podcast.
That is the story of our
Yeah.
podcast, yeah.
That
That
is the
is-
story of the
Thank you.
podcast.
Thank
That's
you,
really
That
cool.
was an excellent trivia game.
Yeah,
I'm
the
so glad.
breakdown.
I'm gonna send you.
It's weird
So
how
I'm
we
gonna
got so
send you
many
guys-
questions about ourselves wrong.
I know, right? So I'm gonna share with you guys the. So I'm gonna send it to the Wine Wordle whatever email so that you guys can see the spreadsheet that I made.
Unbelievable. I'm getting an email
Awesome.
from a girl on my one word and whatever.
Yep. Hey!
The first one.
You got your first. There you go.
What do you know? It's
Doing-
a bunch
she's
of
sending me
spreadsheets.
spreadsheets.
Oh gosh.
Email
Speaking my
spreadsheet.
language.
Here, and I am going to like.
Is this a
send
Google
them
Doc?
to your individual. Yes, it's a Google spreadsheet.
I just
yeah.
threw up in my mouth a little bit. Google Docs.
I know.
Okay, wines, Wordles. Holy cow, this is impressive.
Spreadsheet.
I sent it to you, Will, so you can see
Okay.
the stupid amount of work that I put into this.
Holy crap. Jeez.
So sweet.
Dude.
So I need to I want to put in our averages from today as well. So I'm going to like
Yeah,
copy
yeah.
and paste all
We
of
have to do that
these.
another time.
No, I'm just going to hang on. I'm just going to do it right now.
Talk time.
Pretty
Okay.
good.
Yep.
Oh, Siri
then
was the
I'll-
other 1% in episode 12. What happened in episode 12?
Yeah. Siri told the dag joke. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
you
I forgot
asked
about
Siri.
that.
You asked
That's
Siri to
awesome.
Yeah, and you can see like all of the words that Will did. I also gave them, I put their origin and then the definition.
That's
Yeah,
impressive.
and there's the
Holy
talk
cow.
time.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
pretty cool.
Episode lengths, all the wines, and the vibes. I wrote down all of the vibes we gave them as well. So, yep, and all of our scores and averages for each individual episode and yeah, and total.
Good
I
lord.
need
That's
to
awesome.
fix that though. My little thingamabobber isn't working. For my average, for the reference, I'll have to fix it because it messed it up. But
That is
The
impressive.
Will words are great.
Yeah, Will's words is a gem on here. Like this is a unit. Like, good lord.
yep, yep. So I think
Episode
safe
4,
to say,
I think, had the. Oh no, episode 11 had the most.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rangy.
Yep.
Rangy. Tarek. What the heck is a Tarek?
Bluff.
Oh man,
Great.
I'm so glad you guys enjoy this.
That's an excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
I think it's safe to say though that Cayden, you won the the trivia game.
He did by a good margin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tally up the points right now, but yeah,
No,
I
it's
think
good.
I'm pretty sure that Cayden won.
Yeah. GG.
All right.
Good game.
I
Good game.
am the exec. Good game. I'm the
game.
executive producer. I know
Yeah.
some things.
This
And I-
is true.
I'm just here.
I'm just kidding.
You are the reason though, Will, that we even have a podcast.
This is true. You are the
quite honestly.
progenitor of Wine Wordle or whatever.
Yep, you were the person who did a lot of the firsts. So you were the first one to suggest ratings. You were the first one to like do the date vibes. You were the first one to like bring in the deal of the week. And technically, you were like a helping hand in the first dad joke as well, because you guessed sedan on one of your Wordle guesses.
true.
Or I think
This is
that
true.
was like the no, you guessed it. You
He
guessed it. I
guessed
don't think it was an
sedan,
actual
and then
song.
I said the dad joke, and then I was like, then we were like, yeah, hold on, we should do a dad joke of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we had
So-
been doing a deal of the week. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Will's our idea
so-
man, absolutely.
He is. Yep. Will is definitely the idea man.
Yeah.
All right, that concludes our Wordle trivia game and our throwbacks of all of the Wine, Wordle, and Whatever podcast with the
Wow.
little surprises, a couple of Rick rolls, all that. So now we have to go into, oh man, I've listened to so many hours and I can't remember. I think we do the
I forgot there's more.
dad joke of the week. We do the dad joke first and then the deal. and
I'm
then I
pretty sure
my
we do
book
the
of the
deal
month.
first.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Oh,
well,
God.
you guys always switch it up, quite honestly.
Yeah, we
that I
do.
forget.
Yeah.
There's no consistency.
There's no consistency at all.
No.
Well, I mean, I can do the dad joke first. You're the host, so
All right, do the dad joke. Roll
know-
out the dad joke. You're ready.
at first glance, you might think that if you took the shell off of a snail, it would go a little faster. But in reality, they just get a little more sluggish.
Nice.
I love that. Have I ever told you that, like, I absolutely love slugs and snails?
You
Like,
have, and
Yeah,
I'm not. I don't need to know that.
I think they're cute. I
I-
think they're cute.
I think snails can be cute in the right context. Slugs are disgusting in all contexts. They're
See, I love
they're
slugs
like,
more than snails because they're homeless.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're like snails but hobos, and that's disgusting. They're just like street urchins.
No!
Oh, man.
No.
Yeah. I mean, get a life.
Well, thank
my
you for
gosh.
that. That was a wonderful, wonderful dad joke. Okay,
welcome.
Will, deal of the week.
I forgot I had to do this.
You know, I would say I picked that dad joke especially for you, but I would be
Oh
lying.
my goodness. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Did you happen to know? Did I talk about my VPN I put on my travel router?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Oh,
yeah.
bummer.
Also,
Okay.
too, I need to apologize because in listening through all of the episodes, I got super upset because I was like, you've never mentioned Humble Bundle before. But you did in
Several
one of the
times.
episodes. However, you were only talking about books. And it was like all of the Dune books that were like on Humble Bundle. I had no idea there were games until you told me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you had mentioned Humble Bundle on the podcast before.
Yeah,
So,
that one's on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do my book of the month if you want.
Okay. That'll give me a moment to find
Yes.
something.
Is this book of the month? Is this what you and I had talked about, or is this a different book of the month?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, because I had to remember. I said I had to finish my series,
Right.
and so, yeah. So that series is my book of the month because the last time I recommended "We Are Bob, We Are Legion," and it's part of the Bobaverse, and I had only read I think that first book. I read all I think 5 now. I've read all the books, and I have to say, highly recommend. Highly recommend this book series.
Into the Bobverse.
Yep, Into the First book, amazing, loved it. Second book, also too, loved it. I think once we get to the like third, fourth book, it kind of is. It's like they go on side quests, and I'm kind of like, but there's still some stuff in there that I think is like, oh, that's awesome. Last book, it kind of left me a little wanting, quite honestly. But also, too, it ended on a cliffhanger, and there's no other books to read.
Oh, lame. That's lame.
So I'm like,
Maybe
Okay.
are they going to end the series with a book 6, or is that it?
I hope so. I think he's still writing the books. The last book came out like only a couple of months ago.
Oh,
so.
okay, yeah. So he's got.
I'm gonna have to
it's
wait
gonna
a
take a
while.
while, yeah.
Yep, I gotta wait a little bit, but I do recommend the book series. Just know that the story continues, and you'll have to wait. It's like waiting for the next episodes to come out. Like they post instead of being able to binge watch them, it's like you have to wait every week for an episode, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now.
I finally read Project Hail Mary as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
At their behest. Excellent book. Did not go the direction I expected. I will say, having read The Martian as well, some of the way that Andy Weir writes can get a little bit tiring. Not in the sense that the person who always tells jokes, every other sentence can get a little tiring. I know I'm shooting myself in the foot with that, but it can get a little tiring. It can get a little bit tiring to read at that too. That being said, I think the book was right on the line, and it was very good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really liked it. I thought, yeah, I appreciate that, though, which is why I think we're friends.
Valid. That's valid. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy that humor. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I also read another book recently. It's called Starter Villain. Yeah, okay. It wasn't great. Like, the book wasn't, like, especially, I think, coming off of reading really amazing books, it didn't wow me. However, it was really entertaining and pretty good. There's some parts that I wouldn't recommend because, yeah. But it's super cute in some parts because, and you read this in the, like, the foreword, there's sentient cats that are part of this villainy business. And the sentient cats talk to people on keyboards.
Oh my gosh.
Like they actually and it's the best thing because they're the managers. They're the managers of the whole thing, and it's
Why wouldn't they be?
the best and cutest thing ever. So, yes. But the sentient dolphins are jerks. And
As dolphins always are.
yes, dolphins are jerks, and I would suggest just, forewarning you. Dolphins are jerks. If you do read the book. It's a short book, too, but it's somewhat entertaining, I gotta say.
So let me ask you this. Are we going to do next month? Are we going to do our book of the month? The joint book of the month for next month?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
down for that.
Okay, so
I'm totally down for that.
what if we did some listening/reading homework for the peeps? For the
okay.
listeners.
Oh.
Next month, a joint book of the month between Vi and I, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. That is the book that I read that Vi's going to listen to. Yeah, and we'll talk about it a little bit.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
Will, do you have a deal? 'Cause
Will.
we have stalled.
Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, I'm totally ready.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you think
Ready?
I'm ready?
Yeah, that's true. You are always ready.
I mean, I always have a deal.
You're always ready.
But always. I mean, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys time to discuss some things. Yeah, so totally ready. Just no, I am. Have I talked about Uber Eats on here before?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So anyways, we're falling back on Domino's right now.
Okay.
Domino's has pizzas for $10 each, and that's any large pizza with any crust and any toppings. So that's pretty
Nice.
good.
Not bad,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, and that's
That
only
is really
valid.
good.
That's only valid till March 2nd. So you got a couple weeks.
I got time.
Yeah, any crust,
Yeah.
any toppings.
Yeah,
for
the
$10.
only problem is that Vi lives in New York, and you can get way better pizza anywhere.
Fair. Yeah.
So,
I gotta
anyways,
see, and
that's
they're-
where we're at.
Yeah. Hey, pizza.
It's pizza.
Yeah,
Yay.
$10 pizza. That's pretty good.
$10 pizza.
Not a
Hey,
bad deal.
come on.
And people in the comments are like with almost unlimited toppings. So
Yeah.
Almost
I mean,
unlimited.
That's a good deal.
that's pretty awesome. You could get bell
That's a good
peppers
deal.
with your Canadian bacon and pineapple. So,
That's a combination.
anyways, that's my deal of the
Oh my
week.
goodness.
Oh, I also been getting free Chick-fil-A. That's kind of cool.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, so like the other day, I
Flirts with the
the
cashier.
Chick-fil-A by our place. Yeah, no. So I'm trying to think how this worked. Okay, so the Chick-fil-A by our place, I've set it in a location in the app that like I go to that Chick-fil-A. But the manager for the past few months has just been giving out free food through the app. So I'll get a notification like, hey, the manager at this Chick-fil-A wants to give you a free spicy chicken sandwich. And I say, yes, please.
Yeah.
And so then I redeem it through the app for pickup. And then the other day, I picked up my free sandwich and I got a medium fry with it because, like, you know, it's $2 or whatever, $3. Mm-hmm. And then Mr. Chick-fil-A was like, hey, boy, if you give us a survey review, we'll give you a free sandwich because, like, we want to see that review. And I say, okay. So, like, bro, the other day I got a free sandwich and then some medium fries and then another free sandwich.
Nice.
So, like, bro, I'm like
Dude.
eating large over here for like a few bucks.
Nice. Nice.
Free food, man. Free
Remind
food
me to
is
go
always
to
the
Chick-fil-A with you, Will.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and every once in a while they'll do a deal. But that's very specific to the one here.
best. Yeah.
But I don't know. Like,
Who knows? You
Yeah.
might be able to get some deals. Just
Maybe.
download the app.
Yeah, if you're consistent with your Chick-fil-A patronage, they might give you freebies.
yeah.
Yeah. There you
But
go.
anyways, we're just endorsing Chick-fil-A and Domino's. That's my deal of the week.
Not sponsors. Neither of them.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. All right. Well,
Chick-fil-A,
that's it. That's
Domino's,
a wrap. So,
sponsor us.
yeah. Yep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have both of you wrap up. Take turns, okay?
Take turns. Okay.
Yep. Wrap up the episode.
Okay.
This wonderful anniversary episode. You guys can choose what you want to like wrap up each.
Okay,
So,
I'll start, and we're gonna do this like insane moment. Will, I'm just gonna point to you when I want you to come in. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Thank you all very much, listeners. Thank you all very much for tuning in for our special 1-year anniversary episode. This is episode number
19.
Keep it
Am
going.
I supposed to? Oh, I keep going,
And then hand it
I
back.
point back to you.
Yep.
Okay. 19. Thank you all, loyal listeners. You've listened through 18 episodes of our crazy zaniness, and we're gonna wrap this thing up just like Vi wrapped up our.
Podcast in history. She wrapped up the history of our podcast all in one neat little bow. We had the opportunity to review our True Love, our favorite wine to date. It remains our favorite wine, and that wine was the
True Loves, the Sangiovese, I think. But we competed with the newcomer. Oh yeah, I don't have the bottles next to me anymore. Per tradition, I put them. I left them. But yeah, and Vi gave us
the greatest gift we could ever possibly receive, and in that it was 3 gifts, well, technically 4, but 3 gifts of assorted wine paraphernalia: a bottle opener, a wine glass, and a third thing, a wine stopper, a pair of wine stoppers that were customized, but they weren't the original ones, because the original ones she intended to give us arrived quite late. Then she also rickrolled me in revenge, which I suppose I deserved. And once we finally got into our... Oh! Wordles! There was a very important thing with Wordles, a momentous occasion, the second time ever!
we tied.
Let's
Cayden and I
go.
looking at a total of 25 both. The second time in one Wordle in whatever history, as we've discovered. Vi led us with a score of 26 as well. So that was a nice average for Cayden and I of 3.571428, repeating, of course.
Repeating, of course!
And once we figured out some new words, we figured out also just how many words I've used. Will words, as it's been coined. But that led us into...
That led us into our whatevers. Our whatevers were an excellent... I almost said menage, but that's not quite the word I want. It was it was an excellent mix of various wine, Wordle, and whatever trivia. We had the history of the show, our Wordle statistics, Wordle history in general, several categories for our anniversary episode. 1 year of this, we've been going. With no end in sight. Thank you all very much for listening to this episode of Wine
Wordle.
and Whatever.
And whatever.
Oh, that would have been way more appropriate if I had vodka in there.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We were trading off with the pointing, and it got a little out of control. Thank you all very much for your continued support. And side note about the admin side, I will actually try and put our entire library onto Apple Podcasts, so that hopefully we can actually have a third platform with which to reach out, as requested by somebody in the comments. So I'm going to try and put us on Apple,
Yep.
and we'll see how things go. But yeah, to our loyal fans, we are never going to give you up.
Never ever. So make sure you stay whiny
Wordily.
and
whatever.
whatever.
All right. Good night, guys.
All right.
Night.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.